This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers presents The Witch is Dead, an RPG about murder, a one-page RPG by indie publisher Rowan, Rook, and Deckard, wherein kindly sentient animal familiars take brutal and bloody vengeance for the killing of their witch. Your GM is David Schimpff. Yes, playing The Witch is Dead, an RPG about murder. Once upon a time, as they do say, there was a kind and wise and beautiful witch who lived in the forest with her familiars, and her life was peaceful and happy until a fucking witch hunter broke into her cottage and dragged her out and fucking murdered her, and now she's dead.
No.
But if you get revenge and kill him and bring his eyes back to her corpse within a week, she'll come back to life.
Okay.
Or so you've heard. Even if it doesn't, at least the fucker's dead.
Right.
You are all woodland creatures. You have 4 traits.
Okay.
Your first trait is clever, interact with humans, understand them. Second trait is fierce, scare, drag, push, carry, bite, scratch. Third is sly, sneak, steal, hide. Fourth is quick, outpace, climb, evade. First of all, I'll have all of you roll a d10 to see what you are.
Okay.
I'm an owl.
An owl. Okay.
I'm a 9, which is a dog.
A dog. And Renae?
I rolled 7.
7. You are a magpie.
Ah.
Yeah, I thought it said magger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Magpie.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah. Okay, so C1. I'm not very smart. Okay. But I am fierce.
All right.
Not very sly.
Crinkle,
Oh
crinkle.
my goodness. I got a 0 points in sly.
Oh.
Well, you are.
I am a dog.
I'm
Good
saying.
dog.
Your tail just gives it away every
Yeah.
time.
The fair thing is you got the highest fierce.
Right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. Big old snappers.
All right. Your witch also taught each of you a spell.
Oh, cool.
Roll a d10 to see what your spell is.
Okay. Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Unseen hand.
Unseen hand. Okay.
Make flame.
Ooh.
I know.
All right. And Renae.
Distracting confused.
Ooh. Oh, a magpie with distracting confused. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. None of these are flashy. They are little bits of hedge magic to help out around the house.
Oh.
But they'll have to do.
Okay.
All right, next up, we're generating a little bit about the world. The witch hunter has retreated to the village. The fucking coward. Get him.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to roll twice on what the village is. So who wants to roll a d10 for each of those?
Me.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
5.
The village is incredibly superstitious.
Uh-oh.
We knew that already, though, didn't we?
And
1.
And
under the thumb of the Baron.
oh.
Okay. And does someone want to roll what the witch hunter is?
I will.
Yay.
Alright. Drunk and violent.
Drunk and violent.
As well as, magical and jealous.
Oh, he's magical?
Yeah.
No, you only roll once.
Oh.
So he's just drunk and violent.
Yay.
That's funny.
That's better.
All right.
You're a simple man.
And what, exactly.
Simple man, simple needs.
That's right. Touch of murder. Bit of murder here and there.
Indeed.
Doing all right?
And then you're rolling our twist, Dave.
Yes.
You weren't for those
I am, and I'm
Roll,
also...
but you keep it a secret.
I do. I do have to keep it a secret.
Dang. Oh my god, these are awesome. I'm so scared. Oh, some of these are bad. Oh my god.
Okay. And... Gosh, I'm the least prepared here. I need a D10. There they are.
How many jars of D10s?
Well, I've got that jar of random D10s, I have this jar of World of Darkness D10s, and then I have that bag of a fuck ton of blue D10s. So I've got a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really prepared.
Man, you're awesome.
I'm incredibly prepared. All right.
Oh my god, you're not the minion. Holy crap. Alright, this is all filtering through.
Not the rules minion. And that is the last die roll I will make.
Okay.
So, have you all named yourselves?
Oh.
On the right side of your handout page is all the information that you have on your character.
Okay.
So who's given themselves a name yet?
I have not, but I
I am Floyd.
Floyd.
I am a Rottweiler. Because I figure in the time period there would have been Rottweilers that would bring their goods to market
By all means.
with me. So I would have been there.
Okay. Renae?
Shasta.
Shasta.
Shasta from Magpie. So good.
Need a good name for an owl.
Like imagining, like
Yeah.
what kind of owl is that?
Oh my god.
What would
That's
an
a
owl-
lot. There's a lot of different. I'll be quiet. Sorry.
Gosh.
I'm gonna say Screech Owl.
Screech owl? Okay.
Yeah, Bertram.
Bertram, the owl.
Perfect.
Okay.
The Screech owl. Alright, you got 2 winged creatures and 1 doggo. That's good. You guys didn't draw anything that, moves really slowly like a toad or a spider.
True.
Very much
You know
so.
what's sad? The toad has 0 fears. Baby.
Aw.
But maybe it could have done speak human or something. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Oh, like check out those flames with that toad.
I know.
Oh yeah, wow, that toad is lighting shit on fire. Oh, man.
Rage-filled toad.
Alright, and then just...
I can relate.
Then just some notes about the rules.
Okay.
When you try to do something, you roll a d10 and add your most relevant trait.
Okay.
The GM tells you what number you need to equal or beat. If the task is dangerous, you gain a point of danger if you fail. If you ever roll equal to or under your danger, you're in serious trouble. Dead, trapped, lost, or captured. Using magic is always dangerous. The GM's characters don't use dice, they force you to roll them. Remember, most tasks that are normal to humans are really difficult for animals, unless they're broken down into smaller steps. Remember, you don't have opposable thumbs, and all you know of the human world is what the witch taught you. You can talk to other animals of the same or similar species. You can lower your danger by solving or running away from your problems.
Does that mean that we can't all talk to each other?
Well, the owl and the magpie are both winged creatures with, similar appendages. So I would say that the two of you can communicate.
Is it maybe that we're all familiars and that's what allows us to communicate?
Well, you're not able to speak to each other. However, I'm sorry. The owl and magpie, I will say, can speak to each other, like I said, because they have feathers and wings and tails and such things. The dog, Jen, you do not understand the owl and the magpie when they try to communicate with you in complex ways.
Okay.
But you are all witches' familiars, which means you are all aware of what has happened, and you are all aware of the solution to what will happen.
Okay.
So, regardless of whether or not you are unified in language, you are unified in purpose and unified in vengeance.
Right.
Really adorable fluffy vengeance.
Indeed.
Oh, it's the most terrible kind.
So,
Okay, cool.
indeed. Do you guys have any thoughts about your characters already? About perhaps here. Let's do a little summary. A little,
Yeah.
calm before the storm. Your kind and wise and beautiful witch lives in a cottage out in the woods.
Oh, she's so great.
She lives peacefully. She doesn't harm she doesn't harm any creatures. She survives off the land occasionally. Villagers come to her to solve their problems, and you interact with them in those ways sometimes.
Okay.
What sort of tasks does she have you do around the house, around her hut?
I'm really clever, so I'm going to say that I probably keep her books for her.
Oh,
nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
I use my spell Unseen Hand to move the pen on the ledger.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay. So the owl is the bookkeeper.
And you don't even need like any candles or anything. You can do it at any time, day or night, right?
No,
You're like
great.
3:00 in the morning. You're fine.
It's
Okay.
quiet then, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Indeed.
Nice.
And
Floyd?
yes, Floyd.
Okay. I am the fierce dog, and I have guarded her. I failed in protecting her from the witch hunter, so I am extraordinarily excited to crush some bones.
So then, what do you think you were doing? Why were you sent away
why?
while the witch
Yeah.
was being murdered? Then why were you away from her side? She must have sent you off on some task.
It maybe was to retrieve a child that had gone missing in the woods, and maybe she was blamed because of this child gone missing.
Okay.
And so I was out looking for the kid, and that's when this dude struck.
Did you succeed in your mission?
Well, I don't know. Should I roll on that?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Let's do that. So, roll your clever,
Okay.
and let's make this let's call it a simple task.
Well, I rolled a 5, so I did not,
Oh no, but you add your clever to it.
which makes it a 5. I'm sorry. I rolled a 4,
You rolled a 4.
adding the
and-
1 for clever, making it a 5, making it a failure.
Okay, so perhaps you just couldn't quite. You spotted the child in the distance, but when you were traveling through the underbrush, Lily, this is not your home right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, darn.
That's a
No
big,
one-
it's a big one.
She's like, but I rolled cat. I am the cat. I rolled a 2.
She came all the way from the ground all the way up.
Yeah.
You're so good. It slid across the
I know, that was
Yeah.
pretty exciting. Yeah.
Good for you, kiddo.
Indeed.
Maybe I didn't come back in time with the child, right?
Perhaps.
Thus
Yeah.
precipitating
Precisely. Yeah. You didn't get him back until after dark.
problem.
Indeed. And so that is the reason why it took you so long, and
Okay.
you were the last to come upon the body of the witch. But you did encounter the child and lead him most of the way back to the village.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And the magpie.
I think I was her entertainment.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Entertainment. Okay.
So yeah, I would. She would maybe leave out books that she wanted performed for her or stories. Yeah, and I'd read through them and perform them for her.
Like biscuits.
Yes.
Chest is a star.
Yeah. And she made me little crochet hats and things.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So perhaps you, with your distract confuse, you might have mimicked some. Oh wait, no, you don't have the speak human spell, so
What
that
do
would
you
have
have? What's
that would have
your-
been a 3.
Although magpies can naturally kind of make human-ish noises.
That is true.
And so maybe you couldn't talk, but you could like...
Yeah. Or maybe she would read the stories aloud and I would act them out.
Okay, that's perfect.
Oh my god.
Just thrilling around the fire.
It gets boring in the woods
Oh,
sometimes.
it
you know,
does.
So
Especially when 90% of your fellow human interaction is either them calling you a hag or
Right.
them begging you for help, being super unappreciative
Isn't that
afterwards.
just
Isn't it though? That's humans for you.
That's the breaks. Okay, so then, what were you doing when your witch was being murdered?
Maybe I was out looking for new costume material.
Perfect. Okay.
Leaves and vines and twigs. You know.
And maybe a little shiny stuff from that.
Yes, you know magpie.
Yep.
Indeed.
Where did I find this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And did we already establish what the owl was doing when the witch was being murdered?
What time of day was it?
It would have been daytime, obviously, because Satan's powers
I
are.
stayed up really late the night before balancing the books because she had some like extra potions she sold this week, and I was just like dead asleep.
Okay,
I didn't hear in time.
it's true.
I look to the sound of her scream,
Mm,
dazed, and couldn't see because it's daytime.
exactly.
Oh my
Tragic.
God.
And so you had to wait until dusk began to arrive before
yeah.
before you could even see the lifeless body of your mistress. Poor broken body after enduring the trials of the witch hunter.
No, we're gonna save her. No, we're gonna save her.
Bitch.
We're gonna save
I
her.
can't wait to
Vengeance.
look at his eyes.
Vitriol, to use your word here.
His eyes to her corpse, and it's all gonna be good.
Precisely. So, you know that the witch hunter is drunk and violent. These are things that are known to you. You also know that the village is incredibly superstitious and under the thumb of a cruel baron.
Right.
What is your intent? Do you formulate any sort of plan before you head off?
I think we can use his drunkenness.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. That's a massive weakness.
Yeah.
So when he's zonked out, that's when
Right.
we'll strike.
Yes, exactly.
Indeed.
We have to find him. So we can go by my sense of smell, right?
Yeah.
You can just follow the smell of alcohol.
There you go.
Yeah.
Although owls could probably, what do they do? Did they do sonar? How do owls hunt? I mean, I don't know.
No, they have excellent vision,
Okay.
including night vision, fantastic sense of hearing.
So you're like super good at hunting. You'll help us find him.
If it's nighttime.
All right, so we should set off at nighttime then.
And
That's
I
when he'll
can
be most
distract
drunk.
him by dropping things on his head, perhaps.
You can confuse and dismay.
Yes, exactly. And then you could go for his throat.
Yep, and then I'll just rip his throat.
There you go.
And then you can get his eyeballs with your little beak.
And my perfect
Oh, we can
little,
each
like,
Each take a
scoopy-
ball.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
little scoopy talons.
My little
Scoopy,
scoopy.
scoopy. A noopy, noopy. Oh, he's so doomed. God, could he be more doomed? He's so doomed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's going to be a 20-minute game.
What? Question about the spells.
Oh.
Do those require anything particular to?
I believe they require a dice roll.
Sure, but is it like?
Equipment-y?
I guess I was kind of
I think it depends on
curious.
what you're.
Like, do each of them have like different, different traits that they kind of work with?
I
Are
think-
all of them clever based or?
You know, I think it would all depend on how you're trying to use them.
Okay.
So, you know, for example, if someone had speak human, if you tried to, you know, speak fiercely in a a horrifying voice to startle someone, you would use fierce. But perhaps if you tried to, you know, like say like, caw, come over here. I'm gonna drop you into a pit and kill you. You know, that might be a little bit more sly.
Okay.
So,
That being said, for unseen hand, like what is that exactly?
oh my. Well, unseen hand. Well, that kind of sounds like, you know, not to bring D&D into anything, but that kind of does sound like the magic hand spell where, you know, you are able to manipulate things as if you do have some sort of hand.
It's like an open doors.
Yes. Yeah.
It will take, like I said, a few steps, however, because there is the understanding of the process of opening doors. So, you know, if there's a latch, moving the latch. If there's the handle, moving the handle. Each of those would be a separate movement.
Okay.
Yeah, because as it is stated, you are an animal and thus need to compartmentalize each process into individual steps.
Right.
Oh, it takes me forever to balance those books.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, once you get the pen, like every single letter is something new. Yeah.
So it's nice, just numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Only 10 different rolls to
Right.
make. Yeah.
Wow.
Precisely. So you're planning on setting off in the dead of night.
I think that's in our
Is
best interest.
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
I think that's the idea.
All
Off to the
right.
pub or wherever.
So of course, you know, the distance from the witch's cottage to the village is somewhat far, probably like half a day's travel.
Oh wow.
For someone in a dog type of situation,
Okay.
perhaps. If you were on a horse, you might get there a little faster. But if you tell you what, if you run the whole way, you could probably get there a lot faster.
Okay.
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Exactly, it would be a little exhausting. But what's your quick as a dog?
1.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You're a beefy guy.
I'm stocky. I'm a tank.
So why don't you tell you what, if you want to make it there, while the night is still young,
Yeah.
why don't you make me a quick roll?
All right.
Why don't all of you make me quick rolls, actually?
Oh, crap.
I got a 4. It's still a little bright out, guys.
3. 3 for 3.
Oh, quick. So it's 4. Yeah, I got a 4.
Okay, so you're traveling while it's dark, and even though some of you are very used to traveling through the forest, it's still the rage is still inside you. You're still not thinking very clearly. You're still seeing kind of red.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 options. You can either increase your current danger by 1 each, or you won't get to the village until morning.
So what's the threshold for danger, or how does danger interact with our?
So whenever you roll, you want to consult what you roll to your danger.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever roll equal to or under your danger, you are in serious trouble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So danger is ever present.
Right.
Now that being said, we can't ever roll a 1 because it's always modified, or is it what we're rolling on the dice?
Some creatures have
a 0.
modifiers of 0.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm not sly.
No.
Not even 1% sly.
All right.
Indeed.
If we get there in the morning...
So I will say it's the modifier, though. Yeah.
Okay. Can we hide? If we got there in the morning, could we hide and maybe figure out what's happening?
Sure.
I mean, that's a lot of time to kill, though.
It is a little bit. Although we could also scope out the town and see, like.
In the Baron. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I could set something on fire, distract everybody
Ooh. I like that.
prior to us attacking the Witchfinder. We're presuming he's just going to be... We don't know what the town will be like.
No. So maybe it's better to go a little.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's not do the danger.
Okay, so you arrive as Dawn's... The fingers of Dawn.
The rosy
creep-
fingered Dawn.
Exactly.
Yes.
The rosy fingered Dawn creeps over the branches of the trees, which I'm going to say because we are currently in the wonderful witchy month of October. It is currently the wonderful witchy month of October in our game. So leaves are falling from trees. Some leaves are brown, some branches are barren, but those that Dawn just shoots right through them with its red glow, just prefacing the bloodshed that will
horrible-
come very soon.
Oh.
And indeed, you crest a hill and you see
What?
the village.
Oh my
Dun,
goodness!
dun,
Oh my
dun.
goodness!
Adorable.
Yep. All right.
Did you draw that, Dave?
Just
Yes.
now.
Wow.
Look at that.
Well, I drew it before you guys
Put this
got
in.
here.
But you
But I
put that
wrote
in.
down the specifics.
Amazing. Flying buttresses.
I know.
Wow.
So it's not that big.
It's not very large.
I guess we're assuming that there are other little hovels tucked around.
Sure.
Indeed, that is the village proper. There are various farm houses that are off on the outskirts.
I wonder where they're hiding the Witchfinder.
It's probably in the inn.
Indeed.
We know he doesn't like self-sustain.
Okay.
And yes, there is absolutely a. I wouldn't call it an inn. It's more like just the house of the the town's greatest resident. And so
Oh.
he is hosting the Witchfinder.
Oh.
Not the Baron?
Not the Baron. The Baron lives elsewhere
Right.
because this isn't a nice enough town to host
No,
a
it's
Baron.
really not. Well, I didn't know that until now.
So it's like the
Precisely.
mayor or the burgermeister.
Burgermeister, Mr. Burger.
Yes, exactly.
But you do see men carrying long sticks patrolling the streets.
Ah!
Well, we're just cute little animals. Right?
You are just cute little. Yeah, I mean, you've got an adorable Rottweiler. Rottweiler.
Slobbering.
The stigma against Rottweilers has not been established yet.
No, you're very
Because-
helpful.
Cujo has not yet aired.
It'll be some time.
It'll It'll be many, many years before the invention of the moving picture.
That's right.
Or even the still picture.
Right. So, yes.
So yes, as a Rottweiler, you are safe. You are the protector of the home.
Right. More of a garden tool than anything.
I mean, who else are you gonna trust?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Indeed.
All right, so we're looking around.
Mm-hmm. You are looking around. You spot as you are arriving in the village, and morning is arriving. You do see the boy that you returned to the village.
Oh.
He is out. He is carrying a pail and heading to the well in the center of town.
All right, I'm going to follow him.
Is your little tail wag?
Do Rottweilers have tails?
Oh, they've got like a little stump.
Yeah, they got like the stump,
And
right?
they can wiggle.
I don't think she would have docked my tail.
Oh, that's true.
Unless I was already, like a foundling or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
But I'm not sure if they know, tail docking yet. Yeah. So yes, a tail.
So a tail is wagging.
Oh. So why don't you make me a... gosh. You are a dog.
What's the good boy roll?
I know, there isn't,
There should
isn't
be.
a good boy roll. Well, there's
Would
the
it be-
clever roll, which is interact with humans, but there's no...
All right, well, clever then.
Yeah, give me a clever roll, and this will be simple.
And I'm going to come up to the boy as he's getting the... Yeah, just say hello. A dog can say hello, for goodness sakes.
Exactly.
If anyone.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Do you need a different die?
All right, yeah, I do. I rolled a 1. I haven't made a single good roll.
You rolled a 1? Well,
Yeah, I
it's
rolled a 1.
good that you guys didn't take the danger, even though it would have become a 2 anyway, but still. So he...
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Sure.
Indeed, the boy sees you, and he freezes.
Oh, bad memories.
But,
Sure.
oh, yes, please. Thank you, Renae.
Sure.
So he freezes, but he's not, he doesn't, like, shout any sort of alarm.
Right.
He just kind of, he's probably still a little skittish from
He's not happy to see me.
from being lost in the woods.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And he's afraid of any reminders of that sort of situation. So he very hastily gathers the water, only fills it half full, which probably means he's going to get, like, a solid clout on the head when he gets home.
Yeah.
But then he rushes back, water sloshing from the bucket itself as he barrels through his front door and enters into the house. And you hear some shouting coming from inside.
Oh, do I make any of it out? Can I understand any of it?
Let's see, dogs have a very rudimentary understanding of the human language, but you hear the word bad.
Okay, that I know. Okay. I'm just gonna slink around some of these houses and see if I pick anything.
What would our other flying animals like to do?
It's getting awfully bright for me.
It is.
But I think maybe if there is like a common stable, I could go there and like eavesdrop while I get a little shut eye.
Okay.
Oh.
There
That
might be
sounds good.
another owl in the stable or something. Somebody, you never know. Might be somebody hanging
I
out. You
always
could
heard
talk
something.
to. Yeah.
Pigeons.
Somebody.
Oh, of course. Or, yeah, pigeons by all
I guess
means.
doves
or,
at that point. But they're still like,
sparrows, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. Some sort of winged, creature that's not a pigeon in the...
Sure.
Yeah, maybe some jays.
Oh God, they never shut up, do they?
Yeah, they're the gossips of
Terrible.
Of the
of
bird
animal
world.
Yeah, exactly. And our magpie, what would you like to do?
I've picked a spot in a tree, and I'd like to fly around the town and pick up dropped coins and beads and little shiny things, and collect them all in my spot in the tree. And I'm going to use them later to distract this fucker.
It's a
Is that what we're calling him?
Yeah, let's go calling him a fucker.
All right, so I think that's a sly roll
All right.
to go around and steal stuff, which is surprising that a magpie has such a low sly.
That
Yeah.
is surprising.
Yeah.
Magpies are the thieves of the winged world,
Right.
from what I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they gave your sly to the crow. That's bullshit.
What?
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
That's good.
That's one.
5 plus 1?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you managed to swoop down. You don't find any coins, but you do pick up
okay.
some shiny brass buttons. Dropped
Very
from
nice.
Dropped from those men and those uncomfortable looking, skins that are carrying those long sticks. Yeah, they're just pointed straight up in the air. You don't know why. Nothing's gonna. I mean, maybe they're going after you because they're just right up there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
What?
they one of them's kind of like scratching at himself, and like one of his buttons falls off, and it's
Yeah.
bright and shiny and brassy.
Ooh,
So
yes.
just like swoop in and grab that.
Yep. and I'm collecting everything. Spot.
Indeed.
Yay.
You got
Yeah.
loot.
Precisely.
It's also interesting. The fox is a slive nun.
Yeah, right?
No, that's not right. That can't
That
be
is such a strange thing.
I know.
I mean, understandably, the cat's got a sly 3, but I mean, toad sly 2, really?
I would make the spider quick because they can,
Right.
they
I
can
know.
use their.
Well, I guess maybe
goo.
it's distance.
Yeah.
They fly though, don't they?
Spiders? Yeah, they jump.
Well, they can also make a little parachute of silk
Oh,
and use
yeah.
it like the wind.
It's true.
All right. Well, next time we play, we'll change it.
Precisely.
Yeah.
We can do this again.
Yeah.
I
Yay.
already love this game.
It'll be different every time.
Exactly.
This is great. It's adorable.
All right, and so Bertram,
Yes.
you're getting some gossip. You're trying to get some gossip from the local sparrows or jays or what have you.
Yeah. Comings, goings.
But also you're in the stables. So why don't you stop on some stable hands? Give me a clever roll. Understand humans.
Okay. What's my target number?
Let's call it basic.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I got an 11.
Fantastic. So yeah, you're hearing these humans talk, and you think you think you understand them a lot better because they're talking about particularly like witchy stuff. They're talking about the witch that was killed.
There's a vocabulary.
There is. So they're saying, well, the witch hunter came back and he took care of that witch right good. And she was and it's a good thing too because she was putting hex bags on folks and. My cousin, he all his teeth fell out, and he found one of them bags under his pillow.
Oh my god.
Can I try to discreetly move myself over to shit right on this guy?
That would be a slide.
That is awesome.
I mean, I'm already in the rafters.
Indeed.
Oh my God.
Give me a slide. This will have a little bit of danger in it.
Sure. Bombs away.
Oh, I got a 5.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So there's
Does he hear my little
No.
ticky-tacky claws?
you absolutely drop a steaming load on this guy's shoulder, but his friend, as soon as it hits him, he looks up and he sees you, and he just swings his broom right at you.
Oh my god.
No.
So you don't take any, you don't get hit or anything, but they're on the lookout for an owl now. So increase your danger by 1.
They know
Yeah.
about you. Worth it. Totally worth it.
Yeah. So he
Hilarious.
it's right on the inside of the collar too. So it goes down in.
He can't take the shirt off without getting just more of an on
Yeah.
Nice.
It's bad.
it. It's all moist.
Yeah.
It's my morning constitutional.
he's got to wait for it to dry before he takes it off. So he's just gonna go around smelling like owl crap.
And
all
I'm
around.
not okay at carnivore. It smells.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some rat bones in there.
That's right. It'd be furry too.
Oh my god. Oh
Well,
my god.
no, because usually the owls regurgitate
It's not the barf.
all of those.
Oh, you're
the
right.
pellet.
You're right. Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
save
yeah.
the pellet for a more.
His shoes.
I was gonna say just something a little more
The dude.
strategic.
Indeed. But yes,
strategically pellet.
you successfully managed to shit on one of these stable hands.
Awesome.
But the important thing to note is you don't think they're lying.
Oh, that's interesting.
It sounds like he was telling the truth about his cousin and the hex
tea?
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't be our witch. She's so beautiful and wise and kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how she gains by this guy losing his teeth. So.
Right.
What if she's being framed? All right. Do I get any gossip from any of the other birds?
Let's see. Some gossip from the other birds. Mostly they're talking about the the witch being dead in the woods, and a lot of them are afraid to approach because you do know that there are jays, and the jays talk about the crows, and the crows are all about carrion, and there's this ripe juicy body.
Oh my god.
Out in the woods, and the crows are the ones that aren't her familiars. They're just they're opportunists.
Yeah.
So you get the sense.
Hopefully the familiars are fending them off because she's coming back to life. Dan.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna need all that.
Yeah. So there might be a little bit of a time constraint here because it won't be forever that the other familiars can hold off.
Right.
The bugs and the ground dwelling.
Damn it.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
basic worms.
Precisely.
Two sickworms.
Yeah.
Okay. Pressure's on.
Time is of the essence.
You got it.
Indeed.
This guy's dead.
All right,
Yes.
so we've got
so
Magpie's got a little brass button.
Yeah.
Owl's got
Anything
some-
else? Did I find anything else?
Let's,
Should I roll again?
Let's see. Are you still trying to steal, or are you?
Oh no, picking up any little old thing that might be left on the ground. So
Okay.
I mean,
guess
teeth,
it wouldn't be
teeth
wrappers,
would
but
qualify.
yes, teeth.
Teeth.
Like on the ground.
So why don't
dude
you
lost
roll
all
me?
his teeth.
Why don't you roll me
Yeah,
your
the-
clever this time to
okay.
kind
What
of
else were you
understand
using?
where humans
They're in the
might
street.
use some of their shiny
They
stuff.
ran away.
I got a 9.
Wow.
9. All right. So you know humans. Humans are stinky, smelly creatures, with the exception of your beautiful and clean and nice smelling witch.
Yes.
So you know most of them from experience tend to lose a lot of things when they come out from their drinking places.
Oh yes. Okay.
And in this town, of course, the most prominent drinking place is the home of the richest man in town.
Ah.
Okay.
So when you fly in, into the window, essentially, not like into the actual building proper, unless you'd like to. That's a little more dangerous.
Let's see what I can get without flying in
Okay.
first, and then once I've exhausted all of that,
Sounds
what I
good.
could find there, then I'll fly inside.
So you fly into the windowsill itself, and the
Okay.
window has been cast open because there was a raucous party last night after the witch hunter
Ooh, yes!
returned and claimed victory over
Right.
the evil witch who's been
Right.
cursing.
Boo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you look inside and you see, slumped over, one of the sofas in the actual room is the witch hunter himself.
No.
He's got
Oh
his
my God.
hat laid over his head.
Yeah.
And he's sprawled out, 1 foot up on an ottoman.
Oh.
And just coming out of his pocket is the bright gold of a chain and a timepiece.
I can't.
You
I have to.
You have to.
I have to.
You can't.
It's too shiny.
No one's holding that
It's
against
the
you.
shiniest.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my God.
incredibly shiny. And this will be fraught.
Oh, I can't help myself.
I mean, this is so shiny you could probably see yourself in it.
Damn.
Indeed.
I could stare at that all day.
Now, because the witch hunter is passed out drunk,
Yeah.
there would be little difficulty in it if you were outside, but he is inside, and there are maids scurrying around.
That's right.
So I'm going to call
They
this
freak out with birds.
They do.
It's happened before.
Yeah, exactly. So this would be
Yeah.
a basic challenge.
Oh, okay.
Target 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. And
And
this
then-
would be sly?
This will be sly.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to stage out your attempt in different steps.
That's
Oh.
a great idea.
Yeah, okay. So first, I'd like to swoop in and land on his chest.
Okay.
That
First
sounds
step.
incredibly risky to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
think just swooping in on the rafters, maybe.
And landing.
Ooh.
Well, you
then
see,
you're-
the immediate danger, as you see, is the maids flocking around.
Yeah.
So perhaps if you find some way to distract them into leaving the room.
Oh, I see.
Indeed.
Okay.
Or to at least eliminate their,
Okay. Could I fly down to the front door and hang on the
The
bell?
bell pull.
Ah. Give me a clever roll, and this will be a simple roll.
Okay. Whoa, 10.
Oh, okay. So by all means, you fly, you flitter down, drop right on it, and you're able to flap your wings. So it sounds like someone very impatient
Oh, perfect.
is ringing the bell, and immediately after, you're able to fly back to your immediate place.
Okay.
And because of the urgency, you seem to possibly have imitated to the note
Ooh,
the Baron.
the Baron himself.
And so
Perfect.
you hear some hushed whispers like, "Is the Baron here? I didn't know he was visiting today." And so indeed,
Perfect.
the maids, they straighten themselves. They get their uniforms perfectly in order.
Yeah.
Before both of them scurry to the front door, and they're like, "No, I want to curtsy in front. No, I want to curtsy in front."
Oh my God.
And so they're kind of slap fighting a little bit in order to see who's going to open the door. And this has distracted them
Perfect.
quite well. So I will give you
Alright.
the option of either using your quick to get in and out very swiftly.
Okay.
This will be more dangerous.
Okay.
Or use your sly to just go in and steal that just as a little bit more cautiously.
And what is the task rating?
I'm going to say this task rating is going to be basic.
Okay. I'm going to go for quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh dear.
She rolled a 2.
A 2. All right,
So
so
it's a 4 total.
it's a 4 total. So what occurs here
Thank you very much. I know.
is that indeed you swoop in, you go right after that chain because it's right there, and you grab it, and it's the timepiece. It slips right out. You're able to your talons can climb up the chain, slide up it, and then you grab the timepiece. But unfortunately, as soon as you swoop around to try to fly away, you forget that sometimes people latch the end of the timepiece in one of their buttonholes. And that's what's happening here. You're flapping as hard as you can.
Damn it.
I'm just not moving forward.
Exactly.
For
You're
some
just
reason.
moving forward, and this witch hunter is drunk as hell, and so he's gone. However, your vicious flapping alerts the maids.
Oh no!
And so one of them shrieks, and she runs forward, and she's got a dustpan, and
Not the dustpan!
and a hand broom, and she's running towards. She's like, get out!
Oh my god.
All right, so you've got increase your danger by 1.
Yeah.
So now you have. I'll give you a couple of options here.
Okay.
You can either attempt to weather this attack and fully steal the watch. I'll allow you to try quick again on this one.
Okay.
It'll be challenging this time. Or you can flee outright.
Oh my god.
Oh man. I don't think I can.
Yuri's
What are you
really
doing?
So shiny.
I think I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. We're gonna work as a team and come after this guy later.
Once he's dead, you can take it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, indeed.
But it's so
you-
hard to let go.
Loot the body.
It's so
I know.
shiny.
Can you let go?
Is there a personality trait that I can roll?
To find out if you can,
Is
if you
there
have
just
the
a
power.
series of traits and their analogs?
Well, you are a magpie.
Yeah.
Magpies very much like shiny things
Exactly. So this is the issue.
and immediacy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
roll your love for shiny things against your love for the witch.
Ooh.
That's it. That's it exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely.
All right. Love for shiny things. Oh, 6.
Oh man! All right, so that's a 6, and then
Love
what's
for the
it
witch.
9!
All right. So
I adore her. I'll let the watch go.
Yes.
I'll come back for it later.
sounds good. So yes,
Once we bring her back, or kill
as
this
you
guy. Or both.
as you let go of this timepiece, it is light enough for you to pick up, but it's also very solid. And so it just pendulums down right between the witch hunter's legs.
Sweet.
And he lets out a light grunt
Yeah.
and sits up for a moment.
It's like, oh,
Oof.
and then passes back
And
out.
then slumps forward face first onto the ottoman.
Oh, that's just embarrassing. Yeah. Okay.
Indeed. Okay. So, let's see. Floyd.
Yeah.
We haven't heard from you in a while.
No.
You've been rebuffed by this small child.
I know.
It's heartbreaking.
It
because
is.
You saved his life.
Oh, I
You
just.
Maybe we mistook you for another Rottweiler.
It doesn't occur to me because I'm so unique.
It's true.
I only smell like me, so I don't understand how he couldn't know it was me.
Oh.
But okay, that's fine. So I want to trot over. God. I kind of want to trot over to the graveyard.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah.
See if there's any loose bones laying around.
You can chew on until
Just see what's shaking in the graveyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's say that there's, in the graveyard. Why don't you make me a? This won't be dangerous, but make me a clever trait roll real quick because there are, there's a couple of guys out there. They've got shovels. They have these, they basically have a body between them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is it?
All right. I've rolled a 5. No, that's a 5 total. I rolled a 4 again.
Okay.
So no.
So, they're talking about, some human thing that doesn't really... Yeah.
Unregister.
It's nothing that your witch, your
No,
good, kind,
nothing.
beautiful witch has ever said.
Nope.
But, they, as they're moving forward, you see that they're moving towards one of the existing graves.
One of the existing graves. I'm clever enough to sit there and watch.
Sounds good. So yeah, you watch for a few minutes as they start digging up like this existing grave, but they're not digging as deep. You can smell.
You're right.
You can smell
How
the
deep they
remains of
go.
the body.
The earth smells differently at different layers too. I know
Precisely. And so just as they drop the shovel in, you smell bones.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
smell
it's an
bones.
old.
And then one of them gives a little shout of alarm and cuffs the other one over the head and says something inhuman.
Okay. Yeah.
And immediately they start dropping some more dirt into that hole.
Okay.
So there
who
are
died?
bones
Okay. Yes.
available.
Yes.
And there's these 2 humans there. So if you'd like to, you can try to chase them off.
They are distracted too, so that you'd surprise them.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it because I haven't eaten in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody's fed me. Kind of a problem.
Oh my.
I can't make for my own food, so I gotta try this.
Okay.
All right. And what was the roll?
So it's going to be fierce.
Fierce. Okay.
Of course, because you're startling these men away. And I'm going to call it a basic difficulty because they are carrying shovels, so they are armed.
That's true.
Yeah. After a fashion.
All right. So I have a 9 total, so I win that one.
Okay. Yeah. So they're shouting in their strange human tongue. It's
Right.
probably their accents, which are very rude and uncouth.
Right.
That are you can't really understand what they're saying. But when they're so distracted, you pounce up behind them, growl a bunch.
Right.
And in a very Abbott and Costello-esque way,
Right.
one of them spins around, shovel up,
that
smacks the other one in the head, knocks him down, and he sees this vicious dog who looks, hungry and mad, and he throws his shovel up in the air,
Okay.
and he runs and barricades himself in the church.
Okay. I'm grabbing the femur and running for it.
All right. So you jump into this grave, which has been dug up again.
Yep.
You grab the femur, hop back out.
That's it.
All right.
And I'm scurrying.
Sounds good. Okay, so, hours are passing as this is happening. Obviously,
Right.
you were waiting for 2 men to dig a very deep hole.
That's right. This
you
can't be
are-
the witch. She would never be buried in churchyard.
No.
So somebody else is dead, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, who's that body?
Yeah, we don't know. It'd be good to know. Could we find out what the
Can
body?
you smell their butt before you run off with the female?
Yeah, maybe I could.
Then you know everything about them.
Right. True.
Oh, the butt of the dead body?
Yeah.
Ah.
This is the
You
yes.
smell something sour and rank.
Is it just that the villagers are not as beautiful and clean as our beautiful witch?
Probably. Or it's something worse.
Yeah.
Worse than norm.
Indeed.
So
You would never... Let's put it this way. You would never eat... If that was an animal and not a human, you would never eat what was
Wow.
that creature because there is something tainted
wow.
about it.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, they're dead, right? Maybe a disease is in town, or maybe this is another witch hunter,
Maybe.
or it's the Baron.
Ooh.
Those are my guesses. Okay.
So, Bertram, haven't heard from you in a while.
I've been taking a little nap, resting my eyes.
It's true. The midday sun is starting to wane a little bit more towards sunset now.
So I think maybe, let's see. I'm gonna probably try and find my buddies to see if we can reconvene and share information.
Okay.
Okay.
Plan.
Sounds good.
So probably hopping underneath the thatched roofs,
Oh,
building
yeah.
to building, just because it's a little bright still.
Indeed, by all means. So, let's see. What trait would you want to use to gather your allies?
Maybe quick,
Okay.
just so that I'm kind of minimizing the amount of time that I'm
Yeah.
like out.
By all
Especially
means.
if those jerks have seen me.
And so, at least in the moment, where would the two of you think that you are as the shadows begin to lengthen in the late afternoon?
Well, I want to console myself after losing this beautiful shiny thing
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with picking up just all kinds of acorns and nuts and all kinds of things that I could drop on this guy's head later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So on the on some of the outskirts, or maybe in the pig troughs, where
Yeah,
they're feeding
yeah,
the pigs,
yeah.
all the leavings.
Yes.
You've got like the shells and the nuts and the various.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm putting together my ammunition.
That's right. And Floyd.
I will be on the outskirts of town, under a shrubbery, chewing on this bone.
Okay. All right. Well then, Bertram, make me your quick roll. It'll be basic, or it'll be simple because you know your fellow familiars. You know what they would.
I'm
be
listening for like your chewing noise.
doing. Exactly.
Yeah.
The slobbering, chewing.
The snuffling and chortling.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 4.
Ooh.
All of these dice are just really.
No.
Mm.
Whoa, I'm holding my tongue.
So it takes you a goodly amount of time to gather both of your allies. It might not be
It's the
because
glare.
it might not be because Floyd is so hard to find. Maybe it's just because Shasta is just moving so swiftly back and forth between his very well concealed hiding spot for his bombardment.
Yeah.
And and where he's actually I'm sorry, I'm gendering Shasta. Is Shasta a boy or a girl?
Oh, girl.
All right, where Shasta, the girl magpie, is, gathering her munitions.
Yeah.
So it's, let's call it very early evening now. The sun is beginning to set. Shadows are very long now.
You can see better.
Oh, yeah.
You can see much better, and with your vision cleared, you actually see a carriage.
Oh my god.
Being entering into the village. Very fine, pristine. It's a very bright blue. That is, if it's ever seen, like mud spatter, that has been cleaned off almost immediately because it is spotless.
Like someone's running alongside wiping it
Yeah.
as they go down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. The footman.
Precisely.
It's the fucking Baron.
I found Shasta though.
You do find Shasta. You almost actually collide with Shasta as she returns from a from yet another acquisition.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mission.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know where this guy is, by the way.
Squawk. He can talk though.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank God. I have to say, these humans just seem. They don't have their priorities straight.
No, they don't. Yeah. I almost got hit with a broom.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I had someone swing a broom at me.
High five.
Feathers, wing five.
Absolutely.
Scream. Floyd.
Falcon Force.
Oh my God. Or forever.
Oh. And yes, Floyd.
I like
I
to
guess
do
we'll
it.
look meaningfully at you.
Okay.
Blink
I'm
slowly.
transfixed by this vehicle. I kind of want to chase those wheels.
It's very true.
That's
Yeah.
How hard are
intriguing.
you resisting this temptation?
Pretty darn hard, but I don't know.
I mean,
See
your
how-
run is like done probably at this point.
Oh yeah.
Are you the only dog around? I mean, there would be other dogs, huh?
Yeah, there might be mutts and such.
Yeah, there might
The
be.
ones aren't
Chase?
as handsome as you.
Yeah, there might be a few other dogs, but none of them are as well cared for as you.
I know, my coat is so glossy. Oh my god.
Yeah, and it
The
looks
egg
like
white shoots into your, everyone.
well, the other ones, they get like kicked and
Yeah,
beaten by their owners, and
Yeah.
yeah.
They barely can make complete sentences. It's
No.
ridiculous.
Oh.
Okay.
Here's
Yeah.
a bearing to you.
Yeah, and my toenails are trimmed.
No.
Yeah. No, the second you approach one of them, basically their hindquarters just drop to the floor and they pee themselves.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this carriage. It's pretty exciting stuff.
It really is.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll a natural dog versus love witch
Okay.
to determine exactly how you...
Okay. Yeah, how
Let's
I handle
just
it.
pet dragon everything.
Exactly.
Well, it's the best.
It really is.
It's so universal.
It really is.
Natural
What
dog.
would my character do?
7.
Okay.
Love
and
of witch.
Love witch.
8.
Oh.
Didn't see
yes.
that coming. Did not see that coming. Okay.
Yeah, that was a close
It's
one.
a toughie. All right,
All right,
so
so-
I managed to not chase after this amazing creature that's on wheels somehow.
Yeah, and it's traveling at just the right pace to just trigger that prey predator instinct.
Yeah. Your
Yep.
tail's just going crazy.
Oh yeah. Flumpity.
Yeah.
Are you drooling?
But indeed, so the two of you are making meaningful eye contact with Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the hot stuff.
Looking at you.
What are you trying to communicate? You can pantomime, obviously.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's so
yes, I
funny.
can.
You have done so many plays.
Awesome at
That's
that.
true. Yeah. So I'm going to fly down in front of you.
Okay.
And make sure that you see me and stop looking
Right.
at the wheels.
Okay. You're pretty compelling. So
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm going to strut around a little bit.
yeah
Make
you're
sure
like
I
the
have your
Barbara
attention.
Mandrell
Okay,
of
okay.
magpies. Okay.
You
Yeah,
clear
yeah.
the stage.
Yes. That's right.
Exactly.
Yes, and then I'm going to be the drunk man.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
And
Right.
then I'm going to point to the upstairs bedroom where he's passed out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to point to me.
Okay.
And then to you guys. And then walk around a little bit. And I'm going to start stabbing.
You're probably really good at that. All those Shakespeare plays you had to do.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She has a
Okay.
gift.
Oh, no one denies it. No one
thank
denies
you.
it.
Thank you, Squawk.
You get the owl clap, which is just the soft feathered wings just slowly.
It's very dignified. Makes the golf clap seem just boorish.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
No.
So indeed, do you get kind of the idea of what are you trying to communicate actually?
Let's go get him.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you pick that up?
I should probably roll on that, don't you think?
I wouldn't say so.
No?
It's really just what you think is more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sure, I picked that up.
You
All
did
right.
make your love witch.
Plus which, I'm familiar with her playlets. Her evening playlets. So I pretty much can figure that out.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you? You're saying let's go get him, but what is your approach then?
Yeah.
There's no approach.
Yeah, so, maybe.
I have a crazy idea. No, go ahead.
Oh, let's hear your crazy.
Well, why crazy?
Well,
I have a power to make flame.
True.
It's
Just
true,
set
you
the
guys
on
all
fire?
have magic.
Something on fire.
Yeah.
Maybe set the church on fire. Get everybody into crazy. And then
Yeah.
kill him when no one's looking.
Ooh, I like it.
I can easily kill him.
Yeah.
I got thousands of tons of pressure in my jaw. It's not going to be hard.
It's
Yeah.
right, just right on the throat.
Just gotta make sure the eyes are unscathed.
God, that's right!
I mean, two.
Throat is so close to the face. Yeah,
It could happen.
it could.
Yeah.
Just
You got to get on him. You got to pluck him.
I will.
Pluck him before
Well,
you
so
kill him.
we should lure him away from where everyone
The
else...
chaos.
Yeah,
It's going to
exactly.
be chaos.
That's right, yeah.
Can you dive bomb the church bell and make it ring?
Oh, I could try.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's an idea.
I don't know if I weigh enough.
I don't
I
either.
think that
Yeah.
the flames in the church is not a bad idea.
Okay, what else you got?
And then maybe on the way, like as he's like running, that's when you drop nuts and stuff on him. I can
Yeah.
help
Yep.
you.
And
So
then
he'll
he's
get
gonna
like
stand there.
waylaid. Everyone's just running, and he's like confused because he's an idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we'll kill him.
Then we kill him.
Yeah.
Then we kill him.
Yes. Then we dead.
First we hunt him. Then we fry him. Then we kill him. Then we eat him.
Ooh,
Then I get to
we
eat
fried
him.
him
Do I
first.
get to eat him.
You were pretty hungry.
All right.
I want those organs. I can have the organs, right?
Oh, yes.
So what is step one in your plan then?
Step one.
It sounds like step one is getting so that we're all perhaps near the church.
We're gonna go with this light the church on fire thing.
Do different plan
I
that
don't
you'd like to pursue?
Do we know that he'd come running out of the house?
See, we
With the
don't.
church?
That's the part that I was
that's the
thinking.
thing is everyone
Yeah.
else might come out running,
It doesn't matter.
and if he's by himself,
That's
either
good
way.
too.
Oh,
That's good too.
yeah. I like that.
You could actually stick a button up his nose and really enrage him.
Ooh, I like it.
You don't have to rely on gravity.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Baron.
So circling around town and getting close-ish to the church
All right.
with some amount of cover.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Of course, I'm mostly black, so I don't need a tremendous amount. And you're a predator, so you're very good at hiding. Very good at hiding. Right?
Precisely.
I mean,
No, but you do, because you go after the mice, right?
it's true. I still have Slide 1. I know.
So who's actually going to be attempting to light the church on fire? That's Jen.
That's me. I have to make flames.
So you've got to. All right. So, it's a church. It's a wooden building.
Right?
It's got some stone at the very base of it, but the rest of it's plaster and wood. But you know that your spell of making flames, you couldn't just cast it on an exposed piece of wood and it wouldn't go up.
That's a good point.
You've gotta
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
have Tinder
Yeah.
or
Tinder.
Ooh, we build a nest.
Oh, you genius! Genius!
Yes!
Exactly.
Oh my god!
You've got to Rube Goldberg this shit.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
So we're gonna make
Absolutely.
some little nests.
Okay.
And there could even be in the bell tower already partially something you can work
We
with.
should maybe
Yeah.
give them a heads up just to be.
You know what? That'd be neighborly.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, you inform the various doves and sparrows in the church steeple that
Yeah.
you're going to be lighting their nests on fire shortly.
Shit's going down. Shit's
If
going
they've
down.
got anything to say about that, I'm an owl. Scram!
Exactly. You scare them.
Indeed. They do have some eggs in their nests.
Oh,
Oh, I've got big old talons. Maybe I can help scoop.
Oh, being gentle.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's see. Let's give you a sly roll for that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because, clever is humans,
Yeah.
fierce is scaring stuff away, and quick is...
no, I think Sly's got to be it.
yeah,
You're
sly is your delicates. Sly is your dex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but, this is basic. This is simple. So it's a target 6.
Okay.
It's not like you don't know how to handle an egg.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well. All right. So now
All
we
right.
got to fight them.
I dropped 1.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, you lift
Fine,
up...
they're just so round.
Well, and you're so used to just kind of like cracking these open and
To eat them.
they're little. They're-
Usually they have legs that help hold on to you.
yeah, they're little cocktails. Yeah. In any case, you accidentally crack a couple of open,
Oops.
and these birds are not very
Sorry.
not very happy. Increase your danger by 1 because these birds are no longer helping you. Yeah.
Taking it personally.
I guess so.
As you might imagine.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
See where that gets you? You see where that gets you?
Never again.
Never.
Yeah.
Lesson
But
learned.
regardless, you've still got their nest material because they have fled from this giant fucking owl that is
Oh my god.
a natural predator.
Yep.
Sorry.
So you've got all this nesting material. What are you doing? Are you creating like a kindling area for
Oh, I
it,
think
or-
so. We're gonna be gathering.
Yeah.
Because if Shasta is gathering some additional material from
Yep.
the woods, and I can gather all of the existing nests, they made it out with like 1 or 2. They're fine.
So why don't you make me a clever roll?
Oh my God.
Target what?
Let's call it another simple roll because there's these big windows in the side.
I got a 13.
All right.
Oh.
So you know that you could set some of this nest up outside to try to set the outside wood on fire, but it's it's weathered. It's it's taken in moisture. It's let out moisture. But you look inside and there are these long draping cloths on the inside of the windows and candles and pews and cloth and stuffing and every single one of those pads on those pews is just is down and fluff and cotton. So
Excellent.
the only problem is there is an elderly man inside there, and he's he's standing at the front of a room behind this, tall fixture of wood, and he appears to be reading to himself.
Oh, that's interesting.
How do I get him to leave?
Oh wait, do you see are there coffers where people might donate anywhere?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I mean, I don't care about shiny things, so I probably wouldn't notice.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't
I'm gonna
mean-
fly in with you.
They're not there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, look at this human.
You
I'm
know,
imagining like you've come
that
up while I'm
human?
like watching, and
he's got a very shiny thing hanging
Uh-huh.
down
Oh my god.
between his down his
Yeah.
neck, just right in the
man.
center there. It's just shiny.
Oh,
It's-
man.
it's shiny silver. It
Oh.
sparkles in the candlelight.
Oh.
It's too late. You're
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know what? That chain looks way less substantial than the witch hunter's watch chain.
Really.
It does.
fascinating.
Wow.
Gee.
It's thin and delicate.
So I'm gonna fly right in front of his feet.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand there and I'm gonna look at him.
Oh man.
Why? What are you thinking?
One of God's little creatures.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
How
Is
does
he
he-
Franciscan? Or
Does he
what?
see me?
Well,
Is he Franciscan? Quick, roll a data.
You gotta know, is he a good man or not?
he's a good man.
All right. Cool. You did the right thing.
He
If
is
you're
in
like St.
fact.
Francis, he's probably not going to swat at you.
He's in fact the best man. He rolled a 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So he
What a shame I have to kill him.
yeah. He looks down and sees you, and he says, "Oh, what a." He says something inhuman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He smiles at you benevolently.
Yes.
And
You
he
feel
reaches,
loved and seen.
He reaches into his pocket, which might cause you a little bit of, consternation because.
Yeah, I'll hop back a couple steps and
But
Wait.
when he comes out, there's some there's some crumbs essentially. Some.
Aw.
It sounds like he makes a fist and it sounds like he's grinding something up. And when he
Is this guy feeding you communion wafers?
You get in the Eucharist.
yes, yummy.
and so he dusts out in front of you this little spread of bread.
Yeah.
God.
So I'm gonna pick a little bit and then I'm going to look at his pocket and then I'm gonna fly onto his lap.
Oh my! All right, so yeah.
Look at her. She's all bold.
He's just sitting there, and he takes out another. He reaches into his pocket again, pulls it out again, and he crumples it up and just holds it out.
This is enchanting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's enchanting for me.
Aw.
It's a magical moment. He's
It really
entranced
yeah.
by the fact that God's love is shining down upon him, and the animals are even blessing him.
Yeah. Oh, so I'll peck a bit in his hand and then I'll hop on his shoulder. And I'll rub and nestle against him.
And so you hear this low intonation beginning in his throat,
Oh.
and he lets out this. It wouldn't be called beautiful by any sense, but there is an earthiness to it. There's a genuine feeling behind this.
Appreciably rustic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, behind this tune that he is attempting to expel from his crude throat.
Yeah, so I then embrace the satanic characteristic of greed. And then I reach, as I'm nestling him, I grab the chain and I try to slip it over his head.
Oh my!
Oh,
All right, make
delicate.
me a sly roll, and it will be simple because you have indeed
Charmed.
you charmed him into this state of serenity. His eyes are
beautiful.
closed.
Excellent. What? 8.
8.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, you grab the chain. There's
my
the
God.
slightest tinkle, but it is overpowered by this man's, his chant,
Yeah.
His terrible singing.
his horrifying rusty nail singing.
Oh.
But there's feeling.
least
So
it's
Oh,
We
okay.
don't know.
yeah.
So.
In 200 years, he could be called Johnny Cash, but now he's just a horrifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So I'm going to fly actually just to the door and I'm going to land there with the chain in my beak and I'm going to turn around and look at him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ballsy.
So he's, he is. It's almost like he hasn't even noticed that you're gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, okay. I was going to try to get him to come out, but
Ah.
yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. You can always make a noise.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
watching. I'll shriek terribly.
So yeah, the shriek.
Yeah, just an awful. I'm a screech owl. I'm gonna
Yeah.
screech
Yes!
appallingly.
Yes!
So that
He
cuts
can't ignore
across.
this.
No!
Yeah, that cuts across his chanting entirely, and he shakes his head out of his reverie, and he looks around, and this kind manifestation of God's love is gone.
Yes. And so is his chain.
I'm gonna screech
Hey.
again, so he'll look out the.
And he looks straight forward, and right next to the
Yeah.
slightly ajar door is indeed this, beneficent creature. And it's, what is that in its mouth? And he looks down, and he reaches, he says,
No.
"Oh no, please don't!" And he
Better
runs,
come and get it.
he runs towards you.
Okay, great.
Now, is he running very fast?
No, he's kind of tottering, and his hands are out, and it's definitely not like it's not a predatory run. It's not an angry run.
Right?
Yeah.
He's
Right.
mostly afraid that this, this remnant of whatever is of his faith will be gone forever.
Right.
And so,
Well, he's right, but I want to get him out of there.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah.
like slowly flying. Like,
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
hop a little
Right,
bit.
right. Because it's kind of heavy, too.
Yeah, that's true.
And so he's clucking at you. He's cooing at you.
Oh my god, this guy.
No. Please. No. Come back. Come
Hopping
back.
away.
I've got more wafers. Please.
Get a little
He's
closer.
crumbling them in his
Get a
hands.
little closer, and then hop back again.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it'll work if he keeps trying.
Yeah.
Ah,
But yeah,
my
he's
God.
He's dribbling
Yes.
crumbs all down the center
Oh,
aisle.
poor
of-
guy.
that's
Yeah.
all right. It's all right. You're
Someone's-
saving him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no vacuum cleaners yet.
There's mice. We have mice.
Yeah, exactly.
How close are we to the exit? Did we make it out? Or
You are, if you'd like to, you can be out immediately. Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
I
so
want to
yes.
still be able to follow you, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you want him to be out.
Oh yes, absolutely. So yes, you can flutter through the doors, and moments later he will very carefully open the door, just in case you're right there. Are you
Okay.
still attempting to be visible to him?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, he opens the door even wider, and of course, in his state, he forgets to close it,
Right.
and he just scamps off after you. Please,
you go.
please, no, please, come back, come back, kind bird, please. I have more crumbs for you. Please. All right, and yes, so
Fantastic.
So I'm gonna
this,
swoop in with my giant bundle of nest. To
Right.
like,
So he's left the door open,
huh?
wide open.
Perfect.
which my nails are coming across the threshold now.
Doo-doo-doo.
Click, 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 click.
Smoke coming out of your nostrils, and yeah.
Aw.
And there's got to be some kind of a stairwell. So I'm going to find that stairwell and go around the.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Like whatever.
Oh, you're going all the way up to the belfry?
Well, I got to light the Kindle.
Well, the Kindle's being brought down to you, isn't it?
Yeah, Owl brought it down for you.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what's happening? I misunderstood.
Why isn't it that we had to light a
I
candle?
thought we were going to.
Oh, there's a bunch of nesting material down where all the tapestries and candles
All
are.
right, I hear you. You got it. Yep.
So yeah, there's a big pile of nesting right next to
All
one
right,
of
so I
those.
turn around and go back down the stairs
Yeah.
when there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh,
when
I
you reach the
misunderstood.
top, you see very far down below the
Yes.
priest still chasing his
After
happy
Shasta.
magpie. Yes.
Shasta's cool.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, and so yes, there's
Very
laid
tricky.
before you at the base of these curtains.
All right.
is
Perfect.
indeed
So then I see it
all this kindling.
and I get
Yeah.
the plan.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to attempt to make flame.
I already have. There's already candles going, so this shouldn't be too damn hard.
Not that hard at all. This is definitely a this is a very powerful act. You're going to be burning down a structure. So
Okay.
I will call this a fierce.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 And we're gonna put this at a basic challenge because there's kindling, but if you are a little if you're
Okay. Yeah. Worst case scenario, I'm knocking down these candelabras.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And if you're clumsy,
I
you'll
am.
probably scorch yourself a little bit.
Well,
or,
you know
knock
what?
out
Yeah.
the flame.
I got
So
4 legs. I don't need all of them.
This will definitely be a basic challenge.
All right, here we go. Rock and roll. Come on, Floyd. Oh my God. I made it on the nose.
Okay.
On the snout.
Well done. So yes, you've never conjured flame specifically for. Well, no, you've probably conjured flame for kindling before. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the witch's fire,
That's
in
pretty
her
good.
hearth.
I do that.
That's
And
right.
so
yeah.
it's very similar to that, except this time when you conjure the flame, the rest of the wood or the rest of the fuel catches almost instantly.
Okay.
as these, dry, tattered curtains, which have not been kept very well and are, sort of moth-eaten and very thin, gauzy, start catching, the flames start licking higher and higher and higher, and, other cloths that they're draped against, because, there's cloth everywhere in here for some reason, starts catching, and, all of a sudden the table that the candles are on is catching.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe we should knock over a candelabra just to like...
I think my ass accidentally does. That little chunky bunch.
They're so cute!
I know! Those are our buns.
You can give one of those tables a good thump,
Like
and that'll knock over one of those candles really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, indeed, by the time that you leave this building, there is a hearty flame going.
Nice.
Yes.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. So, what is your next step of the plan, then?
Well, we wait to see.
Go and find
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, so when I see that the building is on fire, I give the priest a little bow, and I'm out.
And he's so when you give him the bow, he's like, "Oh, thank you very much. Please, just 1 second," and then
I'm gone.
Yes! Oh my god.
And so he, dejectedly, as he watches you,
This day is about to get a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
as he watches you fly up into the sky,
He will
and kinda
never
like
trust a magpie again.
circle around him. He turns his head to see you flying, and then he looks at his church. He's like, "I still have my lovely. What is that yellow orange thing?" And so he lets out a heartrending scream, way louder than his loss of his crucifix. No! Fire! No! And so he screams audibly and runs into the village, calling that the church is aflame, my home is aflame, the house of God is afire.
Yeah.
Better skedaddle.
Help me!
And indeed, yes, the cry is picked up by others who step out of their homes and out of fields and such to look at the church, and by now smoke is just billowing out the front door.
Oh yeah.
And even starting to seep through some of the cracked foundations of the windows. And so yes, there's a general alarm called. A bucket train begins to form as villagers stand by the well and begin hauling up buckets and passing them up, and dejectedly they begin attempting to put out the fire. So
we're heading right back to Drunken Dudes.
Mr. Man, where is he? How do we find him?
We have to spot him.
Yes.
You know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I'd like to swoop low since it's getting dark over someone's head as they're like hauling the buckets, just to like try and get him to drop some. Just a little bit.
Just to sabotage the fire line?
Just a little bit.
Okay, cool.
indeed.
I mean, that's a normal thing for an owl to do
Oh
this time
yeah,
of night.
totally.
Oh, just
Fuck shit.
dive bomb a few people.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Because you're angry at these jackasses. They're the ones who hired the man that killed your
It's true.
patron.
It's
So,
true. But I think that if I can waylay them just a little bit, then they'll give Shasta a little more time to find this guy.
Yeah.
Because maybe instead of like all running around, then they'll have to stop and...
Yeah, more chaos.
Yeah. Yes.
Quite. So, why don't you give me a fierce roll then? We'll call this basic, 7 difficulty.
I made it to 10!
All right. So, indeed, you
It's just a gentle scalping.
Right.
So there are these there are groups of villagers. They're scrambling around to to fill up buckets. They're starting to spread out in a line, and there's one lady who's dressed in this this strange outfit. Shasta, you would recognize her as one of the maids from the Master's
yes.
House.
Okay.
But she's got the flowy apron and the lace and all of that all that ridiculous.
Is that a little rat?
Little
perched on her
cap
head?
and
So she's got like a little wimple. Right? That's what
Get it.
So yeah, it's just right there, and you just grab it, and like
Oh my god.
for a second it catches because isn't there like a little tie at the bottom?
I think that it's usually just pinned in.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
going to yank.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
I mean,
yeah.
so basically like you grab it, and for a second it holds because the pins are there, and then like you hear them just kind of like give this like little little screech of metal give as like the pins just or like little snaps because they're probably bone or wood at this point. Yeah. And then you're off with this little white wimple.
Yeah.
In there, and you hear this. She stole my wimple.
Oh, you simpleton.
Just but a simple wimple.
But yes, there's some milling confusion about as as people are confused and whatnot.
Horrible outcry.
Quite.
Did she drop a bucket at least?
Well, she swung it around as something.
Oh, that's better yet.
And just collides with her master's.
Soaking the other guy.
Breaking his nose.
That's distracting.
The blood flies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very much so. Yes.
Beautifully done.
That's right.
All right, and Shasta,
Yes.
you are attempting to locate this the witch hunter.
Yes, but first I'm going to put away my new treasure.
Oh my god.
Yes. So I have to hide it safely in a tree. Okay. This is important.
Okay.
And then I'm going to fly from the tree, which is probably like over here. And then I'm
Right.
going
Yep.
and I'm going to go to the building
Gazing.
here where we saw him.
That's the main. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
looks
the
like-
main in
Yeah.
type.
And I'm going to go right back to the same window. Peek inside. Is he in there?
Where is he?
He is in there, but he's not alone.
Who else is in there?
You see a woman with him
Oh.
that was not one of the maids from before. Would you like to make me a clever roll?
Okay. Oh, kitty.
hello, kitty.
Oh,
I have
Lily.
nothing. I have nothing, man.
There's nothing here, darling.
Come here, fatty.
Oh,
Aw,
She's
kitty.
No.
she's little. Oh dear, what did you roll?
Roll a win. So that's 3 total.
Oh, good. Okay, just making sure it's not above your danger.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Indeed, because your danger is currently a 1.
Yes.
All right. So yes, you fly into the windowsill that you were in before.
Yeah.
And they're speaking and you can't really quite understand them, so you kind of like get a little closer and get a little closer.
Yeah.
And then you poke get so far even as to poke your little head into the room itself.
Yeah.
So you can actually hear what they're saying, and you just sort of pick up the tail end of what the woman is telling the witch hunter. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to rid us of that horrible, horrible woman.
Oh my god.
Now we can live in peace and I can set up my practice and take care of the good townsfolk from the curses that horrible woman laid upon.
I want to kill them both. very much.
Yeah.
But then, she cuts off suddenly as she sees you,
Sort of poking
in
my
the
head in.
window,
Yeah.
obviously eavesdropping. Somehow she knows this.
Right?
She,
What?
she turns towards you and shrieks,
Oh my god.
"Get it!
Oh no!
It's a foul creature of Satan, get it!"
What?
You did literally blaspheme
Yeah.
just a little while ago.
Oh yeah.
no,
That's
that's
true.
fine.
So
But
But how did she know?
increase your danger by 1.
Oh shit, Shasta.
Very much.
You scrounge.
And the witch hunter turns his bleary eyes towards you.
Yeah.
And
Can he even
Bleary?
see? Oh, he probably sees like 2 birds.
He only needs one
Which
stone.
one?
very much so.
Yeah.
And so
That's good.
he fumbles at his belt for something.
Sad fucker.
Is he a pistol?
Something.
Blunderbuss.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you because you are probably startled and would fly away, I'd imagine. What would you like to do at this point?
I want to hold their attention.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'd
okay.
like to. Is there? So this is the building, right?
Yeah.
Are they? Do they happen to be over here? Over here, on the. Oh, you probably can't see.
Oh.
On this side of the building or this side of the building?
The second one.
Right
So
here.
the west
Yeah.
side.
Okay, so maybe I could fly to this branch.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep staring at them since she knows that I can understand them.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I want her to see that I'm watching, and I want her to be freaked out.
You're trying to intimidate.
So
Yes.
like the little like bird like.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm going to have you make a quick roll.
Okay.
Because when you fly to that tree over there and you're keeping yourself visible, the witch hunter, he smashes open the window.
Yeah.
Almost basically breaking cracking the glass.
Right.
The casement.
as he shutters it
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
And he holds something out unsteadily towards you.
Oh my god.
So this will be a challenging. Quick roll.
Bye, guys.
No.
No, there's no hit points in this game. Just danger.
Oh, okay.
10 is rolled.
So
Yeah, so that's a 12 total.
Did you do an insulting somersault as you
Yeah. That's
So
right.
yes, there's-
I like poop on his windowsill. I'm
Exactly.
like-
I poop on your windowsill.
So
That's
yes,
right.
you've left a little present for him on the windowsill, and as he puts his hand down to steady himself, he slips a little bit as he pulls the trigger,
Yeah.
and you just kind of casually hop from one branch to another as the shot rings out, and it wouldn't even hit you on the first branch.
So no.
Yeah.
It just went wild.
But furiously, he looks at his hand, he wipes it on his shoulder,
Yeah.
and immediately, if you're
God.
staying in view, he immediately starts reloading
Fucking
his.
gross.
Come
his-
at me, bro.
So
It'd be tough for him to hit me, though, because I'm just a little bird in a
Yeah.
tree.
Exactly.
And he's drunk.
And he's
Yeah, that's pretty hard. I couldn't do it.
Even sober, that would be really
That's right.
yeah, difficult.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm sure we hear like commotion.
Right.
And you hear the sound of you hear the crack of a musket shot going off.
Ooh,
So
it's a
we should
musket shot.
probably go and
I
help.
would head towards that crack. I can hear that.
Cool. Ooh,
What?
let's see, because it's the inn.
Yeah.
We want to get inside, presumably.
We do. I do.
Is the door open?
Oh, wide open.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they just went
Everyone
running
left in a
out.
panic.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go in the back.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you go in through the servants' entrance. Essentially, that's where the maid came from.
Yeah.
As soon as you go inside, however, you see the second maid is inside there, and she is in a. The Baron's in there as well.
Oh no!
Whoa. But what
Really?
are they doing?
We all thought it.
Yeah, well.
The Baron is very distracted. She is looking somewhat nervous, and
That's the gig, man.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so I can sneak by. I'm a dog. Nobody gives a crap. I'm just gonna walk right by him.
Yeah. There's nothing compromising currently happening. They're both fully robed. But the mayor the Baron is saying something in a low, almost threatening, cajoling tone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't care. Gotta get the eyeballs. Its eyeballs are bust, baby.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right. So because the mayor is distracted and because the maid is otherwise attempting to
Yeah, she's trying
disengage
to save her
herself,
honor.
you can make me a sly roll and it will be simple.
Ooh, I make it with an 8.
Nope, I don't. I fail. Fail it with a 1.
Fail with a 1.
Yep.
What is your current danger?
0. I don't
Okay.
have any danger points.
Increase your danger by 1
Okay.
as the as you.
What
kind
does
of-
your big chunky butt knock into this time?
Kitchen table with all the potato peelings.
Yeah. And the bucket in which they were soaking the potatoes.
Yeah.
So it sloshes, water
that's so
splashes.
cute.
Oops.
And indeed, the Baron turns from his.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
The Baron turns from his current engagement.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
and looks at you, and he looks like he's lifting his leg to run over and kick you, but he slips on the water, and he just right down on his butt, and he gives a bit of a shout though.
Right. I gotta keep moving.
Indeed,
This is it.
But
This is go time.
your danger did increase by 1.
It did.
Okay. However, Owl, you are.
Yeah, no one knows that I'm in here.
Yeah, Bertram, you've flown softly on silent, deadly wings.
That's right. That's right.
I think I'd be more sly.
You'd think,
And yeah.
but still,
But still.
such strange numbers they gave. In any case,
Anyway.
um,
Play it as it lays.
precisely. So the both of you, regardless, managed to slip through.
You're just a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a dog.
I'm glossy and beautiful, but it's all right.
I mean, not just a dog.
All right.
And the maid takes the opportunity to run past him out
Right.
to the
Take the chance.
exactly to the
for her.
water train, and you know
Because the church is on fire,
because
dude.
the church is on fire.
Priorities.
Kind of a big deal.
But
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
men in power are gonna be men in power.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'd be any better.
No.
All right.
All right. So, let's see. Shasta, you're still in the branch.
Yeah.
The witch hunter is still, it looks like he's finishing reloading that pistol.
Excellent.
Are you doing anything different in this?
Yeah, I'm hopping from one branch to the next. Back and forth. Come at me,
Bro.
bro.
Okay,
Right.
make me a clever roll here.
Okay.
It's going to be basic, so 7 difficulty, because you are actively trying to catch their attention.
Okay. 5.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
All right. So he's loading his weapon. He's beginning to point it at you again.
Yeah.
But the woman with him says,
Yeah.
"No, don't waste it. Something's off."
Oh.
The power
No,
behind the
no,
throne.
look at me, look at me, look at me. Wave my wings around, but it's not working. Why is he looking at me?
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh my god.
All right. So
I can't handle it.
this is going to increase the difficulty of whatever the two of you are going to
Yeah.
try to do
Oh,
next.
no.
Yeah.
Because as she's saying this, as she's like, grappling his arm
Right,
and
right,
saying,
right.
"Don't waste it, don't waste it."
Something's
he,
happening.
he like throws her off of him, staggeringly,
Yeah.
drunkenly.
Yeah.
Says, "Don't tell me what to do."
Yeah.
And the two of you are in now,
I'm ready.
inching
I'm
your way
ready.
into the room.
I'm ready.
So
we
what
can,
is?
Yeah, we can hear them at least, so we know where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Am I there? Are we there yet?
You are there now.
They're on the ground floor, so we're there, right?
They're on the second floor.
They're on the second-
Actually.
okay, so up the stairs again. Okay.
Indeed. So you're up the stairs. You are, pressing
Nails
your
on.
nose into the
Nails on.
room.
Yeah, yeah,
The door was not
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle at the door,
exactly.
and a boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm very excited. I'm a killing machine. I'm a lot.
Precisely.
Is the door open?
The door is ajar.
Thusly busted.
So
So I
Maybe I could use. Well, let's see. If I can do something to whip the door open, then you can just burst in there without having to
All right, very well then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go feet first?
Maybe. I don't weigh that much.
But you have velocity.
Maybe not in the hallway.
Maybe no. Yeah, you're not exactly. Can't get a good swoop going. I'm pretty thunderous. I can get the door open. It's okay.
I was trying to help give you the.
But once the door is open, they can be filled with wings,
It's
which
true.
is terrifying. You're huge.
It's true. Although.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that's like what the hell kind of factor. It's undeniable. You can go for her because she's scarier.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna bust in the door then.
Well, I guess yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
all right. Well, that sounds like a fierce roll.
Okay.
So bust in the door, and then. So I'm going to say, regardless of what happens, you can
Alright.
bust in the door.
Yeah.
What would you like your fierce roll to entail then? The bust. I'm going to give you the bust in the
I
door.
want to leap at the Witchfinder. This is the whole point of my
Okay.
existence.
All right.
And if I fail, I'm just going to keep. I'm an attack dog. I'm just going to keep attacking him.
All right. Okay. So.
It's
all right.
terrifying.
Indeed. So we're going to go with your fierce.
Okay.
And it's going to be a difficult roll. You're going to be at a 9
Uh-oh.
because your ally Shasta has been unable to
Alright.
to keep his attention away from you.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
All right.
Giving me a 4, making it a fail.
So increase your danger by 1.
Right, making
As-
it 2 danger.
Precisely, as the witch hunter. He's half turned into the room.
Yeah.
He sees the door
Yeah.
smash open.
Yeah.
However, he unloads his weapon at chest height because he's expecting a human to come after him.
Ooh, good point.
Ha.
Yeah. So, there's, the musket ball goes basically right between you and right between Bertram, who's high and you are low.
Right.
So there might be a few stray feathers, essentially.
Oh my god. Yes.
But yes, you put your paws on him.
Okay.
But he's trying to hold you off. He's craning his neck back.
Yeah.
And the woman is, beginning to swat at you. So Bertram, what would you like to do here?
Let's see.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go for the woman. Let's go ahead. Let me think.
Okay, what are the conditions of winning? We have to get his eyes.
We do have to get his eyes.
We don't have to kill him. We just have to get his eyes. Oh no! It says kill him and bring back his eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's true.
What is she wearing?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna reverse a little bit because you did roll a 1. So what I'm gonna say is that you put your paws on him, and it pushes him out the window.
Oh my god!
It's second floor.
Yes.
So, not killing.
No.
But it does get him away from you, essentially. And it also brings him into the view of everyone in town.
Okay.
Essentially. He falls into some shrubbery, not dead, scratched up.
Okay.
He's drunk. Drunks never die from falls.
Right, it's very true. Because they're all rubber.
Yeah. Exactly. And so, the woman is turning towards you, and her face is curling into a sneer.
Interesting.
And she's starting to speak something in a language you don't understand.
No.
I'm gonna go for her face.
Okay.
Yes! Although, what was the thing? What is she wearing?
Right.
So she's wearing this white frock, essentially, that's pristine. It implies clergy, but it doesn't have any of the particular indicators.
Applied clergy, I like that.
Yeah.
So she's very pure looking. And...
She's very pure looking.
Yeah.
Blah.
Hyperbolically innocent.
Let's see. I want her to stop talking.
Right? You're not the only one.
So... Like, can I try and, with my little, claws, just...
Oh, just right.
Yeah, just rip the tongue right out.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, nice.
That'll definitely be a fierce,
like a
and
mouse.
I'm gonna put
totally
that as challenging because she is not armed, but she is perhaps a bit frightening,
Maybe.
and this will be dangerous.
You have slicey claws. Your
You
slice
do.
is
I don't
slicey.
have my fierce is really low.
You're still a pointy bird. Pointy. Pointy.
I got a 10!
Oh shit! All right, so yeah, she's the strange language that she is uttering causes her to flick her tongue out quite frequently. Spittle flies, and it seems like her demeanor has changed now that the witchfinder is out of the building, and so your talon just reaches out, maybe just latch onto her face a little bit with your wings, clasping around her head.
God.
Actually, I think I'm just buffeting her because that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go in both talons and just.
It's like plucking a vole out of its little
And
hole.
yeah, so her speech changes to this gurgling, bloodied shriek of protestation.
There goes the dress.
And she wildly, swings her arms around ineffectually against your,
Phenomenal.
against your massive, fluffy, winged body. And she's, she starts just basically staggering around the room, just bouncing off walls in like a Sam Raimi film. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, you could trip her. No. Oh yeah,
Down the stairs.
I could.
All right, that would be I'm still gonna call that a fierce, or would that be a sly?
Well, I wouldn't actually trip her. I would actually just try and kill her.
You could hamstring her.
I'm not very clever.
Ooh,
So yeah.
hamstringer.
That would be a fierce.
Yeah. All right, see what I can do.
All right, this will be simple because she is now tongueless and blind and basically deaf.
Okay.
I like to think that I pooped on her dress.
I rolled another one. Can you
Damn
fucking
it.
believe it?
Oh my
Oh
god!
man, Jen, take another
So that
bite.
puts you up to
Hear that.
4.
Yeah. So no, I fail at that.
Increase your danger by 1. What's your danger at now?
Now it's a 3.
Okay.
I'm in bad shape.
All right. So yeah, she's just staggering around so quickly.
Yeah.
And just kicking
And
out.
then
so
there's petticoats to be coped with.
yeah, and you take a solid heel to the side there.
No!
No, I can
It
take
hurts.
It.
Yeah, you rub
And
it
then
out.
you
You've
recall.
never been kicked before.
And then you recall, of course, that that's not what you're supposed to be doing here.
Right. Oh my god.
There's the witch hunter to be dealt.
The eyeballs. Job 1.
And he's getting. You get the sense that he's getting away. Shasta. In fact, you see the witch hunter, out the window, head over heels,
Oh
spinning in the
yeah,
air,
I'm watching him as he falls.
landing in the shrubbery underneath.
Yeah.
Which breaks his fall, but it still looks pretty hard.
Yeah.
And as he rolls out, just slashed, splintered, he shakes his head. He's still got his pistol in his hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna start dropping stuff on his face.
Time.
All
Yep.
right. This
Yeah.
is time for the bombardment.
Yep. The bombardments.
Okay, so this will be
Acorns away.
The acorns away.
this will again be fierce as he is once again reloading his.
Okay, yeah, I'm just raining them down. Like I've spent all day
Unleashing hell.
gathering all these acorns and things. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's standing still doing this. So the first bombardment is going to be basic
Okay.
difficulty. So fierce at a basic.
All right. Whoa.
You did
Got it. Yeah.
You got it?
Wait,
Cool.
fierce. Yeah, so 7. I got it exactly.
On the nose.
All right.
So yeah, he's looking up at the window, expecting something to come after him. He's like
Yeah.
loading his weapon, and you just
And all
what are
the
you
sharp-
dropping that like hits him like right in the just like right between the eye and the nose, not like in the eye, but just
Could
hits
I
him, like,
say
right
that
there.
Could I have I also picked up pottery shards? Maybe.
Yeah, those are shiny.
Yeah, they're shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fit in my
Uh-huh.
little
Yeah.
claws.
Grabbers?
Sure.
Yeah, my little grabbers. And I'll drop that right between the eyes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like it does it does a score like right there. So
Ooh.
it doesn't cut into his eye, but it cuts right where
And
you
that's
think
that's
it
gonna
is.
get spot,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right,
he just
right.
Exactly.
the blood flows.
Yeah.
See,
And it
that's
feels
shocking.
good. It feels righteous.
Yes.
In fact, as
Yeah.
Ooh, don't hurt the eyes too much.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's
Oh my
true.
god.
Oh!
Oh, we're so close. Oh my god, we're so close.
as
Yeah.
he takes the cut, but it's the first of many,
Yes.
Right?
and he he like wipes it away and shakes his head, and he's now putting his hand up to shield him, and he's like looking around for you.
Yeah. Good
Easy
luck,
carry
drunk
one.
guy. Yeah.
Good luck, drunk guy.
Yeah. So Bertram, you have dumbed this woman.
Yes.
Yes. Thankfully.
What is your next objective? She is. Are you still holding on to her as she's bashing
No,
around?
I think I snatched it and went and yoinked.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm like, do we deal with her
I don't know.
or deal with him?
Right.
She seems dangerous.
She does.
Yeah.
Is she like in the room stumbling around? Is she trying to escape?
She's in the room stumbling around because you have just, released from her, so she can now see again and hear again.
Let's see. Is she just in the middle of the room? What is she?
I'd say that she's just backed herself essentially into a corner.
Uh-huh.
of the
Okay.
room. Yeah.
Okay.
And is, hands out.
Yeah.
You know it. You know it.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a little show first of eating her tongue.
Oh.
Some pecks from it.
Oh.
It's good stuff.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna fly out the window
Oh,
after
man.
the guy.
The Witchfinder.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe shake
Which
my
one?
head like I find it distasteful.
Oh
And then fly it out the window with me.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. So those don't really require much rules. So what would you like to do with like a roll in this?
Drop the tongue.
As soon as you step outside, you see you see the witch.
It'll
You see the
gross him
witchfinder.
out.
He's
He's beleaguered.
yeah, he's he's got his pistol out. It looks like he's just tamping down the powder again.
Ooh,
He's bleeding from.
Then like a nice dive bomb maybe
Yes.
to like
Mm.
claw his wrist or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Sounds
kind of
good.
like get a little air and then
All right.
Right?
Yeah. So give me a challenging fierce.
as I'm like flicking this little gibbet of tongue off my talon.
Yeah.
So gross. It does taste bad. I don't know what she's been eating, but it's not good. Oh, I got a 5.
All right. So yeah, he's wearing heavy clothing, so like scratching him isn't really gonna.
Damn it.
Yeah, exactly. So he kind of, backhands you a little bit into the air. Doesn't knock you out. It doesn't, it doesn't break anything, but you will increase your danger by 1. And it appears that he has fully reloaded his
Shit, alright.
his weapon again.
Alright.
All right.
All right, Floyd.
Yeah. So, where am I? Am I in the room? I can't remember.
I think the last we did,
failed.
you decided that you were that you were
Running
going to
down.
be.
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Yeah,
That's my main task.
exactly.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So would you like to bound out the window, or are you going back through the building?
And that was what was on my mind.
Yeah.
I think Floyd is in a bit of a fever and would actually go out the window.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leap for it.
Right onto it.
Right onto it.
All right.
Okay.
That's pretty incredible.
Well, if
Yeah.
I could pull this off, and
I'm gonna call that a basic now
All right.
because
I feel like
he
I can
is
do
he hasn't moved from the spot, which
Right.
is literally right under the window, and he has thrown his not his weapon away, but he has struck the owl with his hand that's holding the weapon, which means it's pointed it in the wrong direction.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just imagining like your little paws on the window, still looking down, your little butt wiggling.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like and then
Yeah.
the boom.
Yeah. Oh, boom.
Can you imagine a Rottweiler landing on you? From
Oh,
2
Jesus
feet?
Christ.
Whew.
6.
6. Okay, so that's oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, he manages to, I think looking out the window was the wrong choice
Yeah,
because
well.
it gave him that second to really right himself.
Yep.
And so as you're as you're coming out the window, he sees you, and you're able to, he gets a shot off as you're coming out,
Oof.
and it just kind of grazes you across
Yep.
the ribs, and it
Yep.
burns like fire.
It burns. Yep.
It's
Yep.
this-
It burns.
Yeah.
Yep.
And but you manage to basically clip him in the shoulder as
Okay.
he's trying to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
turns him around a little bit.
Yep.
But he begins running. Something gives, you think, in his shoulder when you hit him.
Okay.
And so when he runs away from you back towards the villagers, he's
nuts.
like, one of his arms is dangling kind of
A little
useless by
bit.
his
Yeah.
side.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like getting hit right there with something that heavy, you're going to need to take a minute to dry heave, personally.
That's the voice of experience.
I think the adrenaline is what's keeping him
Right.
from
Right.
getting there. Once he's got a moment to breathe, he's going to throw up in their well.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, perfect. This
What
guy's
a
a
dick.
treasure. He's a treasure.
Speaking of treasure,
Indeed. Shasta.
Good stuff.
I'm
So-
going to try to appeal to his greed. So,
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
genius.
I'm gonna fly back up in the tree, grab that little.
Mm.
You wouldn't call it a necklace, right? Or the chain,
Yeah, medallion.
the medallion.
whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
the priest's medallion, and I'm gonna fly in front of him. I see where he's going, right?
Mm.
I'm gonna land in front of him with this shiny gold thing, and I'm just gonna strut around with it. Do you want it? You want it? You want
We'll
it?
hop.
Yeah.
Another we'll hop.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an idea.
All right, so that's going to be your clever then.
Okay.
And we're going to put this again at challenging because he's, kind of the last thing on his mind right now is greed, but
Oh, yeah.
it's still there. So
Yeah.
it just requires a
Let's-
bit more to.
Okay.
Looks expensive.
Rolled a 2.
Nope.
Oh, all right. So increase your danger by 1 because you
Uh-oh.
put yourself in the line of kicks, essentially.
Youch.
Yeah.
But he pauses a moment as he sees you, and so instead of vomiting in the well,
Oh my God.
right on top of you.
No!
Yeah.
I'm holding on to the chain though.
You're holding on to the chain, but your wings are a little
Yeah.
slick now. Flying's going to be a little difficult.
Gross.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
pretty disgusting.
It's a little
Yeah,
spicy.
it's really
a little
horrifying.
spicy there.
Yeah,
All right.
he's leaning over. His good arm is with the
Ooh,
with the gun still on his hand.
distracted?
He sure
He
is.
is definitely distracted.
Yes.
Can I try and
Eyeball
cast Unseen Hand to take his gun away?
Oh, interesting.
He's holding it really tight.
Okay.
If there's anything else that you want to try to, mess with on his body, that would, Unseen Hand would do. Whether that's like, I don't know, like unlacing his trousers or...
That wouldn't bother him, would it?
It might.
Yeah.
It might hinder him as he tries to run.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
falls.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
Trips on his pants.
Little pantaloon defense.
Ooh, can I like pull his shirt up over his head?
That's an idea.
Oh,
Since he's like bent over.
indeed. Yeah, you could probably pull his hood over his face.
Yeah!
So that would be, I would call that a quick. Okay. I think. Yeah.
Out of what?
Basic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes!
All right.
I
So
got a
yeah,
10.
he's leaning forward. He's just thrown up on this bird that's strutting in front of him, and he's just starting to raise his hand to try to swing down and smash the bird when his hood just comes right over his face.
Yeah.
And he spins around and he turns and like his legs twist together and he falls on his back.
Right.
Awesome.
Perfect timing.
Ooh, is it on
I'm
the
coming.
same side that
Oh yeah.
Floyd landed on?
That
Yeah.
hurts.
Oh, that
That's
sounds
smart.
So he screams in agony as he falls on his dislocated shoulder.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done.
Indeed.
Floyd, it's your chance.
Floyd is thundering package of
Because
death.
he's really not very far away.
No.
He's drunk.
All this time.
Here I come.
Coming down this.
Here I come. Big attacky doggy.
All right.
Time.
Give me a fierce. He's on his back.
Okay, come on, baby.
His weapon is unloaded.
do this.
We're going here with a basic 7 difficulty. All right,
Making a
so-
13 total.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he's blinded. His
You don't
hood's
even have to
over his
run.
face.
It's
Yeah.
like your sense of justice just guiding you.
Yeah. So he's got the hood over his eyes. His neck is exposed still.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just like it's framed almost.
Yeah, it's child's play.
It
to
truly
just
is.
Run right across him, and you don't even have to break your strides. You just rip the throat out.
There you go.
And,
It's delicious.
and the
by
blood
way.
gushes red.
It's so good.
It really is.
It's for me.
It's fantastic.
Who's a good boy?
Who's did this boy?
Meebles.
Who's a good Floyd?
Meebles.
So indeed, his life's blood drains.
Okay, cool.
Someone turns and shrieks at the sight of this.
Terrifying.
Oh shit, we need to get
The
those
eyes. The eyes.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, Shasta, Bertram, there are 2 eyes. There's 2 of you.
Yay! Let's
Yeah.
So,
delicious.
Yeah.
Let's
the-
delicately rip them from his face while he
Yeah.
yet draws breath.
Okay,
Okay.
so that would be a sly.
Is that slime?
Well, you're delicately.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
You don't want
Did
to
not
lose
make
any.
it.
You did not make it. You can try again.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3 plus.
What is your danger?
Oh, plus. Well, 3 plus sly.
3 plus sly.
Okay. Whew.
So,
That's 4 total.
Okay.
My danger is 3.
I got a 9.
Ooh.
A
Okay.
9.
Okay.
all right. So, indeed, Bertram, you managed
It's just
to.
this barf that's all in my face. I can't
True.
see.
Yeah,
And I just
exactly.
put it in
It's
the way.
slippery.
So, you,
Yeah.
so Bertram, you
Violence.
definitely just pluck one out with your. Are you using your talon or your beak?
Oh, definitely the talon. That way I can hold it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And Shasta, it's a little harder to get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
And
get
so,
the
like,
purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm slippery everywhere. It's gross.
it takes you a few seconds longer, which basically
Okay.
means that once you pluck it out, everyone sees you doing this.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And they
Yeah.
see, they see you pluck it, and they see which direction you fly off.
You're a little carrion bird. Yeah.
What makes it even better is that I'm holding this crucifix down at you.
Exactly.
Did it
So,
loop around you a little bit too?
Little
Let's
bit.
say yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
so yeah,
A bit of an anointing happening.
Yeah.
Basically, like the blood from the eye, and to be a little gross, if you want to extract this, the optic nerve,
Yeah.
is dangling down,
Definitely.
mingling with the little cross and just getting it soaked in blood.
There you
Good
go.
stuff.
And it drips
stuff.
as you fly away, and every eye watches you.
Oh wow.
So increase your danger by 1.
You're renowned. Renowned.
Yes.
Yeah.
With that, I'm also going
I think
to
all the
reel
magpies are in
off
trouble
and try
now.
to-
Yeah,
Yeah, every magpie is deaf, but they're hard to kill.
it's true.
Yeah.
Good luck.
They're sneaky.
Yeah.
Oh, precisely.
Clever.
Basically, you've killed the witch hunter. You have retrieved the eyes.
Yay.
So indeed, you are able to
We can do it. We can do it.
Revive the.
be able to revive the witch, but with the danger you've incurred, there could be some
There could be.
pursuit.
Oh
There
yeah.
could be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Consequences.
Yep.
So Floyd,
Yes.
you're on the ground floor of this.
Okay. Yes.
You've ripped out the witch
I
hunter's
have.
throats.
Yes.
And you're a little bit slower
That's
than
true.
your flying
I'm
companions.
a bit of a thunderer. It's
So
true.
you notice that
God.
as you're traveling back, you hear the sounds of footsteps and underbrush.
Yeah.
You smell the smoke of
Yeah.
torches.
It's bad.
They've given up. At least a few of them have given up on saving the church, and now they're just Yeah, they're following you.
It's your classic mob.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this is terrifying.
So
oh
what
my
is what's your thought process here?
god. I am going to go in the opposite direction of the witch's body. I'm going to lure the dumbass villagers away.
Okay.
At no regard for my own safety, because I am a Rottweiler.
Indeed.
I am going to protect
Wait, what in
the
this?
lady. Well,
Very loyal doggy.
loyal dog is luring away the dumbass villagers.
No.
Yes, because they have their torches and they're done with the church and now they want us dead. So,
No.
yes.
Oh.
Going thusly.
I mean, you are a black dog in the...
I know, in the woods at night.
Yeah.
I think I'm, we'll see. I don't care. I'm willing to do what it takes.
Very much so. So yeah, you. All right. So you're heading off in the opposite direction.
Opposite direction of the witch.
You're
body.
making. Are you making noise? Are you making a trail? How are you?
Ooh, a little of both.
Well, yeah.
But
Okay.
not too much.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Just natural. Just being myself.
All right. So make me a. They're very angry. They're very riled up. They're
they're
not
in a fever.
thinking clearly.
No, they're not.
And once
When
they're
have they
in the-
ever thought
How
clearly?
many of your
Exactly.
tracks are they just going to trample all over?
Yeah. And once they're in the trees, they're all but lost. So make me a simple clever check.
All right. Nope. Fail.
What's your danger and what'd you fail with?
I rolled a 3. My danger's 3.
No, you got a 4 because it's... Aren't you a little bit clever?
I have 1 point in clever.
Yes!
All right, so you rolled essentially a 4 and your danger was 3.
Yes.
All right, so increase your danger by 1 because you are drawing these villagers towards you.
Yep.
And, a lot of them did see you rip out the witch hunter's throat.
That's true.
So
I did the deed.
You did.
I don't deny.
Indeed. And so, yeah, you hear shouts coming from behind you. You hear, men and women, calling for blood.
Sure.
And they're on your tail now.
They're hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
All right.
Shasta and Bertram.
Gotta be quick.
Yeah.
Gotta get those eyes back.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's gonna be so cool.
So why don't the two of you roll me your quick? Make this a basic challenge.
Okay. I did it! Aw, missed it by 1.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you roll?
I roll a 4.
I was like...
Plus 2. Yeah.
That's a 6, and it's
Yeah.
a basic, so that's...
Yeah, it's just it's that puke in your wings.
Yeah.
It's really throwing off
Also,
your...
Yeah, I need a
cross
bath.
is probably getting heavy.
Yeah, it's true. And I just won't let it go.
No, it's
Yeah.
badass.
You got
Yeah.
the cross,
It's
you
worth
got the
it.
eye.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Not
And
really.
your wings are coated. and,
Yeah.
it's
What
just
is the average velocity of the maiden magpie?
Well, also, it's starting to get a little cold, which means
Yeah.
it's starting to freeze on your wings a little bit.
Oh, God. Oh, gross. Oh, God, I'm gonna barf. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
That's hard.
it takes you a little bit to flap it off, essentially.
Yeah.
So you
Flap it off,
arrive
flap it
back at your witch's cottage a little
Yeah.
bit after Bertram does.
Oh man, so it has to be, what, dawn again almost? Because if it's like almost a half a day.
Half a day traveling
kind of a good
as
point.
a dog,
As me.
but
Oh.
the two of you can get there much faster,
Oh.
as the crow flies, they say.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Nothing
So you don't have
either
to
way.
follow a path. You don't have to,
Just
you
go
know,
straight shoot.
you don't have to worry about fallen logs or ponds or bogs.
No.
Waterways.
So you're able to just, go straight there. So you can get there pretty quickly, like less than an hour.
Oh.
Yeah,
Faster than the worms.
Yeah.
indeed.
So she's got one eyeball in.
Just go one eyeball. We're good.
So, well, you don't have to put them in because she's still got her eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
What do we do? What are you going to do with them?
Just put them on her body.
Put her on a ride?
Yeah.
Just have to bring them to her corpse, but
Bring them
you
to
can
her.
decide how you want to bring them to her corpse. Like, how would you like to place them?
Maybe in her hand.
Yeah, so how's she laying?
So she is
Question.
face down, outstretched.
Mm-hmm.
Her hands are. She kind of dragged herself back
Yeah.
into
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
cottage
Yeah.
after after
yeah,
the
yeah.
witch hunter had left
Horrid.
her for dead.
Yeah, yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
Knowing he had struck the fatal blow, but not wanting to. He'd already taken his trophy with him.
Sure. Okay.
And so she, with the last of her strength, had dragged herself back into the parlor of her cottage
Oh,
and
so she's in the parlor.
collapsed.
I'm gonna go ahead and set it right next to her head and then sit there and watch over it.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right. So Floyd.
Floyd's running.
Floyd, these humans are on your tail now.
They are.
There's no need to get them to chase you anymore because they are hot on the chase. So I'm going to need you to make a quick roll.
Okay.
We're going to go simple here again because they are, like you said, stupid humans.
Mm-hmm.
It is dark.
And it is dark.
And it is dark.
Exactly.
I made it. I fucking made it.
Made it exactly
I made it
with 6?
exactly, yes.
All right, so yeah, you're, there are woods, there are bogs, there's water, standing water, there's quick mud. You're able to, barely squeak through with, you took this exact route the other day,
Okay.
bringing the kid back in.
Right.
And now you're basically just tracing your path back.
Right.
The long circle back to the cottage.
Okay.
That's why you do all the little territory P's. So that
It's
you remember.
Yeah.
It's the 8th P on the left. It's the 8th P on the left.
Yeah. So precisely. So you
grid
managed to manage to slip the humans. Give them a little
Give him a little cardio.
Exactly. And yeah, you circle wide around, you get back and then you get back essentially on the trail to get to the witch's cottage.
All right, and I can take it a little bit easier now because I lost him.
Precisely.
Okay, that's tremendous.
So
now,
Just trotting.
yeah.
Trotting.
do I have any? I don't have one single thing to show for this. Do I? No.
You ripped his throat out, so there's dried blood now.
Okay, so I have that.
Triumphantly.
Yeah.
My
on your
jealous.
whiskers. On your
That's
Show
pretty cool. That's pretty
Show
cool.
it.
Maybe
Yeah.
I can use that. Like those whiskers, like those blood-coated whiskers. Got to be good for some kind of potionery, right?
Yeah, exactly. The blood of a witch hunter.
Sweet.
It's got to
Hell
be
yeah.
somewhere, right?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
You know it's rare. Maybe she can come up with something.
Exactly. Hell, the blood of the witch hunter that killed you.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
gotta be powerful.
Oh, that's all the way good.
Yeah. So
Kitties.
oh,
Yes,
gosh.
true. No doubt.
Yeah.
So
Laying on the bed looking so comfy.
He's so plush.
Yeah.
So in human time, it takes another half hour or so for Shasta to arrive at the body,
Okay.
and she, where would you like to deposit your eye?
Oh, well, I'll look and see where you set the first eye.
Is she like face down, or is it kind of to the side a little?
She is kind of a little bit to the side.
Oh, let's put them so they're like looking at her.
Oh god.
Oh, she can sense it.
Okay.
Yeah. Should they be touching her? Do you think they should be touching
I think they should be touching her.
I mean, if nothing happens, then
Well, then
we'll
we can.
see
Then
them.
you can. Then you
Then
can
we'll
move
beat
them.
them
Yeah.
Okay.
closer to
Yeah.
her.
All right, so I'll
Yeah.
just fly in, see where the other one is, and drop it next to it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you drop the eyes next to her, but nothing seems to happen yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick mine up and put it on her ear. You said she's on her side, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you pick it up, drop it on her ear. You wait another 20, 30 minutes.
What about the other one?
Pick it up and also put it on her.
Just like what, on like the cheek or on like her temple?
I kind of nest it in her hair a little bit.
Okay.
That's very birdie.
Yeah.
So yeah, you reposition the eyes. You wait another half hour.
Shit.
Still nothing happening.
That's them.
It was the broad. Son of a bitch. He didn't do it. She did, is what I think.
Ew. I have to go all the way back and get her eyes.
I'm exhausted.
So, are you doing anything in the after you see that the second positioning doesn't seem to be changing anything?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go look at her hands.
Mm.
Yeah. So you said their hands were palm down.
Yeah, palm down.
Okay.
Maybe palm
Huh.
up.
Well, I will pick up the eyeball and put it on top of one of her hands. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. So you put them on the top of her hands, and you're waiting it out. Maybe these things take a little time to work.
Yeah.
And as you're waiting, you hear the distinctive snap of a twig.
Oh no! It's not me. Is it me? It's not me.
It's not you.
It's not me.
No.
It's definitely not Floyd.
Am I there?
Is her mouth open?
You just
Your
dank.
witch's mouth.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, like,
I'm getting
we're
desperate.
pushing the eyeballs like in her mouth.
Up her nose.
Oh.
Like as we hear this twig snap.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Is Floyd even there yet?
Floyd's not there yet.
See?
Floyd's getting closer.
All right, yeah.
I was going to say, several hours have passed.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's just, you're taking the long way.
That's right.
Yeah.
On purpose. Okay.
But, you hear this high-pitched crooning coming from outside.
Uh-huh.
Everybody,
It's fucking her.
everybody.
That's terrifying, Dave. Dave, I'm not going to get over that ever. I'm scarred. Where's my meds? All right.
Oh
I know.
It's her.
no. So should we go and attack her? Like, I
thinking-
don't know. We can't let her in this house.
No, she's going to steal everything.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
though, because let's see, what time of day is it?
It is getting on towards full night.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay. So it's dark inside.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can kind of hide on either side of the door and wait for her to come in and then attack her in close quarters.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
For her inside, and then...
As she's getting right into the door frame.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
better idea.
Sounds good. All right, and so you, so you position yourselves, and as you're waiting, you hear the creak of a step, coming inside the house,
Yeah.
and suddenly, just jarringly, a hand just slams against the door that that your witch has, collapsed on the other side of, and she hits it, and it starts bunching up against your witch's feet because she's collapsed on the floor in front of it. So she's she starts running herself into it, and you see that this witch dressed in white, the white is turned into this sickly gray,
Wow.
and her face has just gone haggard, lined, and hideous. Her eyes burn with some sort of infernal fire.
Is she backing up to push it along?
That's scary.
If she is, it takes milliseconds for her to do.
Okay.
So she backs up and all of a sudden she's back. She backs up and all of a sudden she's against the door again.
Wow.
And she's just shrieking.
I think we're getting close to X-carding.
Yeah, sorry.
It's light outside. We're fine.
Okay, all right, yeah, everything's
But she sticks her head between the door in a
fans?
very
I know. I was looking.
that's
was
what I
looking.
need is fans.
Trauma
She's
fan. I need a
sticking her
trauma
face
fan.
in the wedge of the door.
Yeah.
God.
A
All right,
very-
that's it.
Okay.
If she sticks her face in,
I'm gonna. Yeah. Let's fly at her.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
right in her face.
All right,
Yep.
give me fierce
All
rolls.
right.
This is gonna be challenging.
Is it because
Yeah.
her face is wedged in this door?
Yeah, but if she's her.
She is evil demoness.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. I completely miss. Maybe because I'm trying to squeeze in behind you.
Ooh, I got a 6.
You are wearing a cross.
No, I got 7.
7?
Oh yeah.
So I failed.
Oh, you are
slightly.
wearing a cross.
That's true. Oh yes.
Ooh. So you. What did you end up rolling for your fierce?
Oh. So it's 2 total.
2 total. All right. So that actually puts you in distinct danger
Oh okay.
because you rolled underneath your danger level, right?
Yep. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah.
So what happens is that this witch, she catches you as you fly into her, and she's looking at you. She's like, I hate you. But the cross on that you're holding, it
Swings.
it gets caught into her because she's holding you right up to her face,
Yeah.
and it just catches on her neck and starts sizzling and
Yep.
burning. So that's going to drop her difficulty a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So Bertram, you're able to just get right in there, and what are you going for?
Her eyes, obviously.
All right, so you're able to drop right in and just you pluck one right out,
Yay!
Wow!
Delicious fruits of my
And-
labor.
and her hands, they release Shasta because all of a sudden she's lost something.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And they go to cover that gushing, and it's full on Sam Raimi gushing.
Oh wow.
Sorry, X-carding.
All right, well, I'm going to swirl around neatly and go deposit the eye by my mistress.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right.
Totally.
Now
And
she has 3 eyes.
I know! She's gonna be so rich!
so she gives
so many
off
eyes.
the witch gives off this the evil witch
Yes.
gives off this inhuman shriek as this occurs.
Thank you for letting our imaginations take care of that.
I was just gonna say, he's not gonna try it?
And And just as it reaches a crescendo, the front door bashes open, and there stands Floyd.
And you see this one-eyed
harpy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she is
she's
thrust
trying to
herself into the
get
jamb
into
of
the
the
house.
door.
We can't have that. That's full
Yeah.
tilt
in
boogie.
your protected territory.
Full
like
tilt
it's-
boogie. Yeah.
No,
It's
no.
berserker time.
But yeah,
Yeah.
she is stunned. She is wedged between this door. What are you going for?
Throat.
All right, the back of the throat.
Well, okay, so yeah,
Okay,
it's still good. I mean, you still got good purchase around with the.
you
with
got the spine back there.
right.
like a
It's
rag
still
doll.
good. Yeah,
Whew.
Yeah,
the old snappy.
yeah. You sever that, and all of a sudden she's gonna lose all of her motor functions.
It's gonna be all right.
Ew, that might get gross.
So give me a
You've already been
basic.
puked on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
That note of joy.
Give me a basic fierce.
Okay,
Target 7.
made it.
Yay!
8. Oh yeah. So you just get her, and it's like how how certain animals just go limp when
Yeah.
you grab the back of their
Yeah.
throat.
Yeah.
It's like that, just a lot more bloody.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so she just slides down on the inside of the door, but her face is still up, and just
Is she blinking in disbelief with her other eye?
she is.
One eyeball.
With her other eye.
Plucky.
Indeed. There is
so good
no
at
roll
that.
necessary because she is incapacitated
I
entirely.
might even insolently just walk up on my little owl feet
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah.
Just a little plop. All right, and so yeah, she can barely manifest any air from her lungs anymore to let out these shrieks.
It's time.
And as you deposit the evil witch's other eye next to your witch, you've seen that your witch has already grabbed.
Oh my God!
Other witch's eyes in her hand. It's
working.
moved
It's already
from
working.
It's moved from her placement of death somehow, and it's moved to grab it. And so the second you drop her other eye, her other hand goes and takes
So maybe
it.
the eyes in the mouth weren't a good idea.
Yeah. But I was thinking
that's
the hands,
that's an
but
idea.
they were facing the wrong way.
And so
that's good.
she, a few seconds later, your benevolent, good, beautiful witch, she stands up and turns towards this hideous creature that tried to usurp her, and she spits out the eyes of the witch hunter onto her corpse.
Yes.
So metal.
It is.
It is.
And
We win.
she stands there radiant
Yes.
and beautiful and alive.
You're the best.
I'm
dog,
hopping from
Floyd.
one leg to the other, so happy. Yay!
And just closes her hands fiercely. And the other witch crumbles into dust.
Ooh.
Ooh. Into dust, you say?
Yes.
Wow.
And so she says, she clears her throat a little bit and says, witch hunters, they taste so terrible.
It's true.
And then she says, Bertram, fetch me my broom.
Aww.
On between hands?
Mm.
Yeah.
And so the rest of the day is spent just brushing out the dust of this evil witch and scrubbing the floor where the blood of the witch hunter's foul deeds occurred before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can fill her in on what happened, right? We can communicate enough to.
Do you know how to tell a story?
Which of
Absolutely.
the little
Oh,
familiars
yes, that's
know
right.
tidy, clean, and mend?
Tidy, clean, and mend.
Precisely.
Frogula.
There you go.
Frogula.
Yeah.
Count
So
Frogula.
you can cut to a few hours later. There's these ragged curtains that are these beautifully exactly embroidered curtains
Yeah.
that they spread, and there in all her glory is Shasta dressed. How are you dressed to begin this play?
Well, first as the Grim Reaper because I'm starting from the moment that she has died.
Yes.
Creative touch.
Isn't it?
Oh,
And so yes, you
and
are.
then I'll play each of us.
Yes.
And we're crying.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
And the
yeah.
church. Very
The
exciting.
church. Yeah.
And you're being observed as the the good witch. She sits on her couch, clapping at all the triumphant places, and placed on her sofa and divan, and every available piece of furniture are all of her other familiars. Sitting wrapped and watching.
We're the cutest ever.
And watching the story of your grand triumph.
Yay!
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That got dark at the end.
No, that was fucking awesome. That was so fucking good.
So, such ends The Witch is Dead as The Witch is now alive. Long live the witch.
Yay!
It was
Still about
outrageous. That was so outrageous.